Good morning, good morning. Right, oh, there's lots of aeroplanes out there. What do we need? What do we need?
Ground American 412, Juliet 2.
Hello again, everybody. I'm back.
American 412, Perth Grand, hello.
Morning, Esky Jack.
I'm back for more.
Back for more. Were you on the last one?
Yep.
Oh, you were? How did it go?
45-minute taxi.
Oh, really? Oh, so it's just, well, we're so far ahead
Followed by
before.
a 3-hour flight.
Me and Johnny have got a 5-hour leg.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Hello, Jeff. Yes, I am the captain. Both here and in life, yes. Let me go and shut the door because...
It's cold.
Yes, it is.
Oh. Afternoon, John from Melbourne. Good to have you. I just want to let you know I'm right at the bottom of my circadian rhythm. I'm really cold right now.
Yeah, it is cold. Do you know what we should have done? We should have made a cup of tea, really. That would have been better.
Juliet 1. Cross 1122, no problem, I'll cross you in just one moment.
Yeah, see, the worst thing for me is I've got to try and remember what I'm doing. Hash it together.
Managed to hash it together last time, so... Do you want me to run through the flight and it stuff with you, or you alright?
I need the planning portal, don't I?
1122, that aircraft appears to have disconnected on Juliet.
Yeah, so you do flight in it first.
06, taxi Alpha,
right, okay.
holding point, runway 03.
Well, you normally do this, don't you?
Yeah, but...
No problem.
200,
taxi
3,
Alpha,
4.
holding point, hold short runway 03.
Is it not?
1122.
3 normally comes after 2.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Contact tower 1.
Oh, it is 3. Apologise.
127.4 for the tower, Qantas 1122, cheers mate. Cheers. Perth departures, Emirates 459,
Sending request. Data uplinked.
Now if you
correction, Emirates 459, this is Perth ground.
go to load sheet and then flight plan again or something.
Sorry, wrong for a good beat.
Oh yeah, 2003 flight plan. Ah, right. Goody good.
What flight time have we got?
2 hours and 3 minutes.
Qantas 1358, stand 16, request pushing.
Wow, our diversion fuel is 1 hour and 44 minutes.
Yeah, I know, it wasn't, we landed with 34 tonnes here. What's the fuel on board?
54,604, 55 tonnes.
Ground Qantas 1114 at stand 13, requesting cruising start.
Qantas 1114, Perth Grand, hello, Bay 13, push approved face south.
Approach approved face south,
Cars
1114.
going in.
Right, okay, and then it's, where are we? We are going from YPPD.
P8 underscore tower.
No, YPPH to YPPD. 01, is that right? Like that?
Yes.
Company room.
Hello, Q-Bears again.
Request send. Not in database. Request send.
There is some...
Oh, Chauffeur, we need this, yes.
Target A, Unity 8896.
Forgive us if we're a bit quiet, everybody. It's early in the...
It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and we're just getting our wits about us. Right.
You've had a nice sleep.
What time did you go?
I had a couple of hours at 9
Oh, did
o'clock,
you?
Yeah.
Well, I got to sleep at about 11:30, and then I woke up many times during the night because I'm accommodating above the sim. We're doing our best to obviously be in different rooms. So there's a room above the sim, and so I'm up there. It's normally quite comfortable, but my PAs that I decided to record over the last couple of
Charlie
days.
clear, one
The
way,
sanitation stations, etc.,
Sorry,
are very
guys.
loud.
Taxi,
I don't know why, because I'm
Alpha,
normally quite a softly
Charlie,
spoken
Link
person,
5 to Baby Choice.
and it
Charlie, Link 5
wakes
to
me up
Preflight.
above the sim.
Juliet Mike Tango, winds 020 degrees, 12 knots, runway 03.
Oh,
clear to
you
land.
recorded them.
Charlie,
Uh,
03.
Yes, I did. I didn't think about. I didn't think it through really. Right, so the route's in now. You said you got some weather there, did you?
Yes.
Okay,
Just
170, Perth, ground, hello, hold
trying
position.
to
What else do I need? Charts. Yep. Close. Flights.
Here's the weather.
Alright, good.
So how does one... Have they already been pre-populated in here?
I
22,
I
Perth Tower, hello.
can't get to grips with this app. All I do is search,
Yeah.
do Perth, and then click the little foldery thing, and then they should all be there.
Right, okay. Gotcha.
887 Perth Tower, hello.
So what departure are we on? That is the question. And Avnex 3.
8896, winds at 1, correction 020 degrees, 12 knots, runway 03, clear to land.
03, clear to land, Unity 8896.
Juliet Mike Tango, welcome to Perth, on Alpha cross 06.
Avnex 3, that's what we want.
On Alpha Cross 06, hold short Delta, John Tango.
20.
Velocity 983, request taxi. Velocity 983, taxi via Charlie to the Charlie 9 holding point, runway 03.
Did you say you had some weather somewhere? Can I have a look?
It's in the throttle.
Ah, marvellous. Right, so...
We have no
New Zealand
PDC.
1108.
Imagine kilo, expect runway 03.
Charlie to the Charlie 11 holding point, runway 03.
That's weird, it didn't have the VATSIM stuff on the bottom, but...
No, it didn't.
And Cafe 170 Bay
1006, that's the main thing anyway.
There is the performance.
Thank you.
I'll get all this going.
Yeah, get some APU air on.
Juliet Mike Tango, turn left, taxi to the Bay of choice.
Fuel's still going in.
Fuel tank to hinge, that's okay.
Juliet Mike Tango, turn left, taxi to the Bay of choice.
Left, taxi to the Bay.
Perfect it uplink. Right, we just have to wait for the fueling to finish really.
Qantas 1114, ready for taxi.
So what's everyone doing at this time in the morning?
Qantas 1114, Perth ground, taxi via the apron, correction, taxi via Juliet 1, hold short of 06.
Juliet 1, hold short 06, Qantas 1114.
Perth ground, Qantas 1358, request taxi.
Watching us. It must be a very, very slow
Yeah.
evening.
Hold short 06. Taxi Juliet 1, hold short 06, Qantas 1358.
I'm like you, I can't get to grips with some other stuff here.
Oh, can't quite reach it from there.
Well, I want to put it down here.
Velocity 98, correction, velocity 983, when ready, contact tower 127.4, good day.
Airports charts. ICOSL flight.
Alright, so New Zealand 1,
What am I looking for? What am I looking for?
1108, ready, contact tower 127.4, good day.
127.4 is 1108, fast.
Have to reconnect.
Perth ground, Qantas 25, ready for engine start. Qantas 25, engine start approved. Start approved, Qantas 25.
I'm so sorry, Dan. I'm so sorry, Dan. We don't know how to turn them off. I'm so sorry.
Unity 889,
Unity 8.
Oh, it's so loud.
Taxi Charlie, hold short of 06.
He's so fucking loud.
Unity 8896.
Max up 293. Okay. Oh no.
And Unity 8896 on Charlie, cross 06, taxi link 6 to bay 214.
Right, the fueling, I believe,
Is
is
complete.
now complete. So should we do some critical data?
Yes.
So, tell me, what does the load sheet say for you?
You tell me.
Do I tell you, do I?
Y'all.
Right, I have
And
what have we got in there? A zero fuel weight of 239.9.
9.9. It's 238.8 in there already.
Oh, that maybe because I did an uplink and I don't think I should have done an uplink. So.
Okay, 239.9 gives me a gross of 294.9 with 55 tonnes of fuel.
Yes, that makes sense. Right, so what have we got here? Super Force, we're trying to. You've done all the weather, and we're looking at 290.
Do you want to select the runway first before we put it in?
Oh shit, yeah, sorry.
Follow company traffic on Juliet 1,
I knew there was something I should have been doing.
taxi Alpha to the Alpha 9 holding point runway 0.
Oh, that's what we can do. We're going to get clearance. Let's do that first,
Okay.
and then we'll do this.
We're on stand 14.
Down 14. Do you know what the 80s letter is? 80s.
It was November when we came in. Let's see what we can get.
Subject 1 Victor Bravo, g'day, push and start approved, face south. Facing south, push and start approved, 1 Victor Bravo.
On 23.8 if you want to listen to it.
1238.
And delivery's 18:55.
Charlie to the Charlie 11 holding point runway 03.
Tango Lane, Charlie, Charlie 11, hold point, runway 03, Cathay 170.
Is this going to work?
Qantas 88, correction, Qantas 887, you able to take...
That's what put the right one on, doesn't it?
We can do that.
I'm not sure if it's coded.
Qantas 887, thanks. Turn
Right,
right on
do
the
it
apron,
now.
taxi stand 8. Right on the apron, taxi to stand 8, Qantas 887, today.
Maybe there's nothing there. Oh well, just say November maybe.
November. Okay, that's good.
That's what it was when we came.
What was the delivery, sorry? 118?
18:55.
Pen.
Perth delivery, Jetstar 123, request clearance to Port Hedland.
Confirm last year calling for clearance, Jetstar 123.
Affirm.
Britain, thanks for your sub.
What's that, sorry?
Britain subbed.
Excellent. 3, that's one thing.
Cleared Worldflight, route 3, runway 03 and squawk 3250, Jetstar 123.
Jetstar 123, thanks. Wind ready for push, ground 121, distance 7, had it.
Howdy.
Delivery, hello, Speedbird 47, Charlie Stan 14, QNH 1006, request clearance to Port Hedland.
Speedbird 47, Charlie, stand by.
Oh, alright then, we will. Brake source, is that all?
Yeah, I was just mucking around with the hydraulics.
Oh.
Speedbird 47, Charlie, could you file a new flight plan, please? I've still got you files from Worldflight leg 2.
Oh, okay, stand by. Are you going to pull it out in...
Delivery Northwest 215 with information.
I don't know why all the colours are suddenly inverted.
Signals Northwest 215, cleared. Worldflight route 3, runway 03, squawk 3754.
Is that VNC you're trying to go through?
How'd you file it? Oh.
Fetch from server.
No, I've still got Adelaide to Perth.
That's what I mean, if you click fetch from server it should...
Yeah, I know, it's still got Adelaide
Oh.
to Perth.
When ready for push, contact ground 121.
Just a small faff, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got no idea how you file it. I thought it filed it when you did the thing.
Why have all your screen colours gone inverted?
Oh, I don't know.
I think if you press 3 times on the button.
Okay.
Mine just says touch this screen to control the mouse on the external display.
Right,
I can't even.
Can we do this the old-fashioned way?
Weddle's on the case.
So, what's the... Where are we going?
I'll tell you, hold on.
Why what?
We are going to PHE, which is
YP
YPPD.
YPPD?
Yeah. So YPPH to YPPD.
Alternate?
YPPH. Back to Perth. Yeah.
Right. Flight was 2 and 4.
Yeah, 203 endurance is a mystery. It's not a mystery. It'll be
Flight level?
flight level is 350.
The route?
Routing is.
Oh, hang on, I might be able to copy it. Hang on.
We've got 20 minutes till we need to push anyway. We've got loads
I
of time.
thought it filed it.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought it was all magic and it did everything itself and it knew everything, but perhaps not.
Perth delivery, Aussie 121.
Aussie 121, Perth delivery, g'day.
Perth delivery, Aussie 121, IFR for Port Hedland, request clearance.
Aussie 121, delivery, g'day, cleared Port Hedland, Worldflight 3, runway 03, squawk 4502.
To Port Hedland, Worldflight 3, squawking 4502 off runway 03. Aussie 121.
Aussie 121, thanks. And when ready for push, contact ground 121.7, howdy.
Bear with...
Aussie 121.
Relax. Why can't I get rid of that?
Sorry guys, we don't mean to be so quiet. We're just trying to get a bit organised with our flight plan.
Right, sorry, spell it out to me.
What, the routing?
Yeah, please.
It's AVNEX 3, AVNEX 3.
Yep.
Then AVNEX.
Yep.
Yankee 15.
Yep.
ESDEG, so Echo Sierra Delta Echo Golf.
Yep.
Yankee 44 to Papa Delta. And then direct.
Filed.
YPPH.
Right. Info Sierra apparently 1006.
Singapore 284, Perth delivery, g'day.
It's going well.
284, got clearance to Port Hedland, flight level 370.
Right, well, that's chart's not working. Working.
Singapore
I'm not sure if the Lido ones work.
No.
Worldflight route 3, runway 03, squawk 4513.
Go away, I don't want
Port
Siri.
Hedland, Worldflight route 3, runway 34513, Singapore 284.
Singapore 284, thanks. When you're ready for push, contact ground 121.7, howdy.
1217, Singapore 284, see ya.
Right, okay, AVNEX 303, that's fine. I understand what we're doing now. Right,
Okay.
I put the runway in, so now we can do critical data again.
Did we get a clearance?
No, we didn't. Delivery speedbird 47 Charlie, you should have our flight plan now.
Speedbird 47 Charlie. Yep, I've got it now. Stand by for train number 2.
Yay.
Yay. Progress. This is what we like.
I got the plane set up for push. Oh, we got time, haven't we?
Speedbird 47 Charlie, go clearance available.
Go ahead, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, cleared Worldflight route 3, runway 03, squawk 4221.
Cleared Worldflight route 3, runway 03, squawk 4221, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, thanks. When ready for push, contact ground 121.7. Howdy.
121.7, speedbird 47 Charlie, all the best.
I swear we've had that squawk for 3 flights in a row. Right, we're getting there. Performance, that's done, that's done. We
Right.
know it's 03, the runway's in.
Right.
Let's do it.
Load sheet back up then. Here we go, planning portal. Right, so we had a takeoff weight of 294, 295, something like that?
Yeah, 294.
Okay, right, so in which case, this all looks good. So I will take 61 degrees.
Is in?
Are we reducing at the moment or not? I can never remember what we do.
What do you mean?
Do you do...
I think it's preference at the moment, so...
okay, let's do climb 1 for now.
Line 1's in.
Takeoff, so flaps 20. And I've got speeds of 147,
V1147.
149,
VR149.
and 157.
V2157.
What else do you need on there?
MacTow.
MacTow.
Max takeoff CG.
20%.
20. And everything's at 1,000 apart from thrust reduction at 5. Flaps 5.
We could do, is it 1,000 feet?
1,000 feet for that as well.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we've got the new style FMCs now, haven't we?
Yes.
Ah. Yeah, that's why I'm looking at thinking, I don't recognise that page. Okay, pre-flight checks, please.
Pre-flight, inspections and security.
Completed.
Completed. Oxygen.
It's tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Flight instruments.
QNH is just, yeah, so it's
Heading
heading
out
285 and QNH 1006 gives 70 feet.
Parking brake.
Is set.
Fuel control switches.
Our cutoff
PFD.
is Toga Toga, LNAV, VNAV, flight number 120 initially and speed 157.
Takeoff speeds.
147, 149, 157
Continue pre-flight.
is complete.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Is, well, we're going to talk about that now. So
Okay.
I just need to put the runway heading in.
Ground, good afternoon.
Okay, taxi Charlie, 06.
Pale, yeah, it's already the first morning. Still pretty tired.
900.
Just on 900, thanks. And the
Right,
other,
parking stands.
other aircraft.
What stand are we 14?
Tigo's 9104, then we jumped on top of someone. We're Bay 210, request push and start.
Right, quick brief then.
Yeah.
We are stand 14, which is terminal 4, so we can expect the push and start to face to the south. Onto the apron taxiway, and then after that we're going to head off down. Are you going to have it through Delta and Alpha? So we'll have to hold short of 0624, or basically down there towards Alpha 11 for runway 03. Left-hand seat departure, runway 03, flaps 20, no engine anti-ice. I don't think there's a emergency turn here, is there? It's not particular terrain significant.
No.
Hello, 10 left on Charlie.
I'm tired. That's a big threat on this. You're quite tired as well. I haven't flown the sim for a little while. I think I've done 6 sectors in the last 8 months of flying aeroplanes, so
Okay.
I'm not particularly current at all. So if I'm doing something stupid, then as you will have always done before, just point it out to me if I forget to do something like that. Standard emergencies on the runway. Happy with that?
Yep.
Yeah, we know the stopping actions. I'll make sure we've got the weather radar on for departure because the weather's not particularly great. It's wet runway here as well. Did we do?
I did calculate wet.
You
Yeah.
did, yeah. Okay, fine. Avnex 3 departure off runway 03 is straight ahead to Midler. So I'm looking at plate 10-3B.
Checked.
So head to Midler, it's a left-hand turn, 280 towards Angkor, and then to Budmer, which is at or above 10,000 feet. Avpez, which is at or above flight level 120. Right turn to Harby, and then Sacom, at or above flight level 160, and then to Venup, and then Avnex, which I've just checked. It's all in the box. It's an RNAV departure. It's max 210 until Midler on the departure routing. Any other notes here? 250 below 10,000. The transition altitude is 10,000. I think that's about it. Cost index. Yes, that's better. That's about it.
Sounds good.
Anything you want to add?
No.
How do you save the pages on here, like to the bottom?
So right, I've just go to flights at the top.
Yeah.
Bay 151 push back.
To
Oh, hold on,
Do-
that's us there. Is it
do-
YPPH to YPPD?
yeah, I've just loaded it.
Oh. Oh, well, that's still yours.
Bay 151 push.
I wonder if I had a chart here, it'll add it to yours as well.
Too fast.
No, that's
Giant 1471.
not clever enough for that.
Okay.
Right, yeah, I'm ready when your doors are shut.
Right,
We're
so
gonna have to do the push ourselves, so
yeah,
I'll sort all that out.
Are we on
I'll
speaker?
pressurise that.
Sierra, cross runway 06,
And
November,
flight it to ground.
hold short of track 3.
Go ahead. We clear to pressurise? Yeah, mate, go ahead. Just pressurise when you want. Thank you.
Ground speed 490, we're on 155, ready pushing start.
Last station calling, say call sign only.
And flight ground, confirm all the doors and hatches are closed. The bypass pin is installed and you are ready downstairs.
Face west.
Yeah, mate, we're ready and ready.
Push
Help yourself.
west,
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Tank to engine pretty quick.
Did we get tank to engine already?
No, it's only got to do 400 kilos, so
It was, sorry?
we've only got to burn 400 kilos.
Right, okay. And before start checks, please.
Before starts, flight deck door,
It's closed and locked.
passenger signs,
On
beacon,
is both
transponder.
is transponding in auto.
That is before start checklist completed.
Alright, are you ready?
Yeah.
Flight at ground. Go ahead, right. We are clear. No, we're not clear to push and start. Stand by, we'll get push and start clearance. Fucking hell. Oh, what time is it? It's 5:22 in the morning.
Language Horgy.
Sorry, excuse me.
Naughty Horgy.
Ground hello, speedbird 47 Charlie, stand 14, request push and start.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, push approved, face south.
Push approved, face to the south, speedbird 47 Charlie. Right. Now we can push.
Push back.
Flight ground. Go ahead, right. We are now clear to push and start to face south, standing by for brake release. Okay, release the brakes. Brakes are released. Starting the push, you're clear to push, you're clear to start the engines during the push. Okay,
Is that nose left or is that tail left?
no, oh. We'll find out. Yeah, it's nose. Right, and you can go for 3 and 4, please.
Ground today, Condor 703, request start and pushback. Last station calling, say call sign only. Condor 703. Condor 703, hold position 1.
Maverick's loving the accent.
It's all about the immersion.
Alright, from where I'm sitting, you're just having a conversation with yourself. So.
Yeah, just sitting there, just talking to myself.
Aussie 121 in receipt of Sierra, request taxi.
Sorry, Dan.
Aussie 121, taxi Charlie to the Charlie 9 holding point, runway.
So
I
sorry.
don't know what speakers they're coming out of.
Neither do I. I thought there'd be a speaker on the desk.
You know what? I should drive a pushback.
You
truck.
should drive a pushback truck. This has gone incredibly well.
4, then push approved, face west.
Push approved, face west, and give way to the aircraft behind me, Condor 703.
Okay, demand 4. Clear to start 1 and 2. Go ahead, 1 and 2.
Push complete. Set the parking brake.
Alright. Right, push complete, and the parking brake is set. You can just get a tug of the bar, stand by the headset, please. Alright, we'll take the equipment, stand by.
Papa Sierra Victor 1-1, hold position.
Days like this, I wish I drank coffee.
Yeah. I'm drinking more of this year.
What I've got.
Perth ground giant 1471, holding short of runway 03 on
Hopefully I won't spend 2 days in bed and a trip to hospital next year, like I did last year.
Oh yeah, Christ.
Thank you.
Northwest
ground Hedland, 284, stand.
Right, I feel I'm getting a bit more compos mentis now.
Getting a bit more with it.
Yeah, demand one checked. Oh, there goes the Britannia boys.
Singapore 284.
Apologies, Singapore 284, stand 9, push approved.
1 and 2 are stable.
Right, we've got 4 good starts, not 2, it's 4 good starts, so disconnect the headset, we'll see you on the right hand side with the bypass pin, have a good day. Our bonds are mate, right, we'll take the pin and we'll see you on the right hand side, have a good flight. Thank you.
Melling 1602, hold position.
Do I like where I'm sitting? Do I like where I'm sitting?
Well, you're a captain, so you should.
I mean, in terms of my visual aspect. Right, controls coming up.
Position.
Forwards.
I don't think Dan wore this on the last flight.
Aft.
Pivot 490, taxi Tango Lane, Charlie.
Links. All the left. And the rudders.
Chewie woken up. I don't know, Chewie's staying at the Airbnb, so.
And the right. And there's no recall to press. Before taxi checklist, please.
For taxi checklist, flight controls.
Are checked.
Anti-ice.
Is auto.
Cool.
Is checked.
Auto brake.
Is RTO.
Flaps.
R20.
And ground crew clearance.
Received. There goes
Bottom
Bruce.
on the right. That's down to taxi.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, request taxi.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, taxi Juliet 1, hold short 06.
Juliet 1, hold short 06 initially, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
And netlink 1602, give way to the speed.
Juliet 1, short 06, so that is
push approve, face
past
down.
the FedEx and then left.
Give way to the traffic then.
Left, is it?
Past the FedEx and then left.
I do trust you, I just want the map in front of me.
Northwest Perth ground velocity 738.
I see what you mean, right. Taxi lights on, please.
Northwest 215, that was blind. Northwest 215 on Juliet 1, cross 06, taxi Alpha to the Alpha 9, holding point 03.
Aircraft 06, Juliet 1, taxi Alpha, Alpha 9 to runway 03, Northwest 215.
The option of an intersection, it's about a third of the way down the runway.
Oh yeah, if we could do it.
Doubt it with the performance. 61's quite a big D rate, isn't it?
Yeah, you didn't do intersection performance, did you? No, I would just take full length.
Last question calling, sorry, say again.
I do like their repaint.
Do you want us behind the 747 or should we go around?
Yeah.
Speedbird 490 in the Spirit of Worldflight, you can go around it.
Yeah.
We like a bit Spirit World
We'll go around and
Anti-faff. Right, so to hold short at Juliet 1, you would have... we're behind the Delta, I guess.
Close 7300, push approve, phase north.
Push approve, phase north, corner 7300.
Giant 1471 on Alpha, cross 06, taxi to the Alpha 11 holding point.
Aaron Horgy's a real world pilot. He flies for a commercial airline. I've just got my PPL a couple of months ago.
What was it you worked out that Gary and Chewie are the only ones this year who don't have pilot's licenses?
Gary's very close though.
Yeah.
Push approve, 738.
This is Juliet 1 here.
Airflight 122, sorry about that. Push approve, face west.
Push approve, face west, Airflight 122.
Tower 127.4, go.
Round morning, Neptune 11 Whiskey, stand 20, fully ready, request push and start.
Neptune.
Maybe you should sit in the cabin, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
A bit more comfortable in the cabin, isn't it?
Opposition, Neptune 11 Whiskey.
Speedbird 47 Charlie on Juliet 1, cross 06, taxi Alpha to the Alpha 11 holding point, runway 03.
Cross 06, fire Alpha to Alpha 11, runway 03, speed 47 Charlie. So it's here, follow the Atlas all the way down to the end.
Right, clear on the left.
And Neptune 11 Whiskey, push approved, face south.
Push approved, face south. Neptune 1 Whiskey.
We're compliant with the load sheets.
Very good.
Singapore 284, taxi Juliet 1, holding point, accretion Juliet 1, hold short 06.
Juliet 1, hold short 06, Singapore 284.
Chart 1471, when ready, contact tower 127.4, good day.
When ready, contact tower 127.4, thank you.
Oh, Maverick, no, we can't do that, I'm afraid. Have another drink and you'll be fine. We'll get Dick to see to you, how's that?
127.4, good day.
Us?
Sorry, excuse me, 127.4,
Wasn't.
Control 25 with uniform request.
But Maverick, if you are genuinely having a heart attack, you need to phone an ambulance right now.
Yes.
Around that aircraft pushing, otherwise taxi Charlie to the Charlie 11 holding point, runway 03.
Charlie 11 holding point 03.
What did you do for a giveaway on the last flight?
We did the TFDI package.
Ah, have we got anything for this flight? Or are we just going to sort of...
We have, yeah, so we'll get airborne, we got a giveaway on this flight. I don't really understand what it is, it's some sort of guide for Flight Simulator.
Oh, right. Oh, is that for the
A soft
MSFS
flight? Yeah,
thing?
I think so.
47 Charlie, contact tower ready 127.4, good day.
27.4, Spirit 47 Charlie, g'day.
Contact 703 is ready for taxi.
Bad wind, I'm fine now. I fly the 737 normally.
Sure, today number 3 for departure.
Roger.
Oh, it's still very civilised.
I have acknowledged the load sheets.
Excellent.
Still
Did we
waiting
get
on
the cabin?
Still,
Oh, no,
cabin
we've got
is
cabin ready. Quick review, there's nothing really to add. It's a left-hand turn after departure. We weren't given an initial altitude, were we?
No.
It was the Worldflight 3. I don't know if it was.
I imagine if it is the SID, is there not a thingamajig on the SID?
No, well, they're all at or aboves.
Northwest 215.
Forgive me looking at my phone because that briefing guide was put out, and I wonder if it's in that.
Okay, behind you, arriving aircraft, latitude 45, Northwest 250.
Alright, we can ask, can't we?
Yeah. Group media. Docs. I know, it's just pages and pages of COVID secure guidelines. That's not right, is it?
Oh, we got tank to engine. That's gone away before takeoff checklist
Yes,
is ready. Final load sheets.
Is acknowledged.
Flaps.
R20
Trim.
is, this is a good question, is 6 units.
Takeoff briefing.
Is reviewed.
Runway speeds EPV nav.
Checked.
Cabin report.
Is received.
Transponder.
Is TARA.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Jets 633, can fully continue your approach. Continue approach.
Fully continue your approach.
Fully continue your approach.
Tower g'day, Speedbird 47 Charlie behind the Giant. We're ready in sequence.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, good afternoon, you're number 4.
Oh.
Roger.
As always, Cubes has the answer. 5,000 feet. Thank you very much.
Cubes has the answer.
Where is the briefing?
Northwest 215, Brenda 03, line up.
Carolina up now.
My friend Vanessa is watching. Hello.
Hello, Vanessa.
Maybe. I know where it is.
Josh is in the 350 on the other side of the runway.
Oh, very nice. Is that
Hello,
the BA
Josh.
350? Is it?
Yeah.
First tower, I fly 521.
Here we go. Australian departures briefing package.
I flight
Quite an extensive document. They must have a Simon on their team as well.
Yeah. Do love a bit of planning.
Oh, clearance approach slowly.
Contact ground 1217 today.
Charts, pre-departure clearance, coding clearance.
Northwest 215, keep it rolling, runway 03,
Yep.
clear to take off.
Departure frequency 118.7.
Very good.
En route due to large amount of traffic, holding, maybe at Bouton. Approach. Boing, 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 boing. Very good.
First tower, giant 1471 at holding point, ready for departure.
What we need is some of Benny's Red Bull, I think.
Okay, number 2. Number 2, giant 1471.
Yeah, definitely. I don't really like Red Bull though. I think it's horrible memories from Red Bull and Jägermeister.
Well, I don't do Jaeger bombs. I've never drank them. I think they're just awful because Jägermeister's terrible. But whenever I drive backwards and forwards to Cardiff, it's sometimes good to have a Red Bull on the drive.
Yeah.
Northwest 215, contact departure, good day. Departure,
Yeah, Josh, we just kind of get the info as we need it.
Yeah, there is a, well, by the time we managed to get it, I don't know if it got published on the official Worldflight Facebook page. It should be. There's quite an extensive briefing document. It's got absolutely everything in it, so...
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Condor 703, I believe you're number 5.
Right, who's next? Is it going to be Josh, or is it going to be Giant 1471?
The Giant was 2. And we
Uh,
were 4, so.
There's a Delta at the intersection back there, though, as well.
Qantas 7300 per tower, good day, I believe you're number 6.
I believe you're number 6. We've lost count.
I think we were 14 in the queue at Adelaide.
Oh, wow. Oh, this hasn't worked out too badly, then.
Good.
Click, yes, that's correct. Oh, James or Horgy, whichever you prefer, and Matt or Weddle, whatever you prefer, really.
Ground 121.7, thank you.
Alright, fly 521, runway 03, clear to land.
I feel I must apologise because I was the one that did the crewing plan this year.
Yeah.
So this is probably, you're going to get hammered on the first day, and you probably
Thanks,
should be
mate.
alright. Yeah. I should have put, I rostered all the letters, and then I tried to line up people with the right letters, so that Gary wasn't flying the first or the last, so that he could tech around and stuff, and then I just sort of guessed, and everyone seemed to not complain.
Yeah.
I didn't realise.
Yeah, Josh, we had a 45-minute taxi as well.
Oh, are you next, Josh? Excellent.
11 per tower, good day, I believe you're number 5.
Number 5, Power 11.
First tower, good day, Airport 122 with you, we're taxiing Charlie 11 Charlie.
Tim does look very good.
Airport 122, I believe number 6.
There we go. Yeah, the visuals look very, very good. Can't really see the blend anymore. Which surprises me because, as Gary was telling you, we were tuning the projectors yesterday, and we've got 3 projectors. There's a centre projector, which is obviously up there. They're all up there. Gary has got the longest arms because he's the tallest person near enough, and he can reach the side ones, but you can't reach the forward projector because you have to climb up above the sim, which, as you can imagine, is quite
Impossible.
Impossible. So we have to open the CB panel and reach up through it. And he had basically a piece of black tape on his finger, and he was sort of going, nah, 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 trying to stick it on the lens. Because where the projectors meet like that, you end up sort of with an overlap. And because there's 2 projectors in that overlap, 2 pictures, if you imagine, the light source is doubled, so you get these sort of bands. So he was sitting there trying to tune them out, and he's actually done a really good job, purely by accident.
No, it was on purpose.
Oh, of course.
Cubes is right behind us.
Cubes, what are you flying?
Good afternoon, Singapore 284 on Alpha, ready to turn.
Singapore 284 per tower, good day.
Ah, oh, you're the Singapore 284 that we just heard on the radio. Excellent.
Japan 875, runway 03, clear to land.
Runway 03, clear to land. Japan 875.
Speedbird 490, contact departures, good day.
Departure 490 is here.
Who is that over there?
Yeah.
Power set. It's a 777. Do you recognise that livery? Is that an FLAR?
I
Is that
think
a Worldflight one?
it's a virtual airline, someone was saying the other day.
Oh.
Yeah. Quite smart, looks very Lufthansa-esque.
Yes, it does.
Tower Alaska 705 is
Very smart.
ILS 03.
Alaska 705 per tower, good day.
Could they? How long is runway 06?
Giant 1471, runway 03 behind.
I don't know, ask me one on sport.
Line up behind the arriving aircraft around 14.
It's like big break, isn't it? Miss Yellow, what year?
2100 metres.
Oh yeah, you couldn't really. Well, you could probably land on that. Be a bit tight.
I think it's Citation Max's virtual.
Ah. You know you've made it in life when you've got your own virtual airline. I used to have my own virtual airline when I was a lot younger.
It Breeze.
It was. And then that's the name of the company that I contracted to Rhino with in the end. So my virtual airline is actually a real airline. It's registered with Company's House.
Excellent.
I found all the liveries and everything the other day, actually.
Oh, but bring back some memories.
It did.
Vacate when able, contact ground 1.
Josh got a very nice direct, no speed or altitude restriction.
Oh. I think it's just.
Hope we get the same.
It's just getting out. I think that's the problem. God, look at all the. Up there. There's 3 at the intersection. I can see a Condor 320, an Aeroflot 320, something else. There's a Qantas 73 at the intersection further up.
Power set is Citation Max, POG virtual airline. I am Power 11. It's pretty good.
Ah.
What's POG mean?
Oh, Jeff, is that you over there? Oh, Pog. It's I mean, how do you describe it? It's like an emoji thing.
Oh, is it?
PogChamp is this emoji,
Okay.
but I don't really know what
I
it is.
sound really old now.
I know. This Twitch book
what
thing that
is
you're
this?
doing this broadcasting on. What is that?
What is this iPad?
Can I get that on the wireless? Like, wow, amazing.
Okay.
Twitch link. Wow. Oh, super duper.
I've learnt something today.
There we go.
Thanks, chat. What is this iPad?
It's the.
Where do I put the money to make a phone call?
Oh, it's quite in there. Aggressive nose up attitude.
Tower Alaska 705 on short final.
Alaska 705, runway 03, clear to land.
Clear to
Got
land,
into the clouds.
Alaska 705.
Right, weather radar, gonna need that.
Just turned on 75 on final.
You think they will approve a 45-minute napping cruise? Yeah, why not?
I've got a 5-hour leg with Johnny, and
You
we've
don't
all.
ask, you don't get.
We're gonna sit here and we're gonna take dibs for who's gonna sleep.
I was saying, like, saying to chat with Dan me and Dan on the last leg. It was we did a leg at Ralph's 737. It was like 6 hours across the Pacific, and we both agreed, right, we'll have an hour each.
Yeah.
So I had my hour.
Yeah.
Woke up. He had his hour.
Yeah.
He woke up. I had my hour, but when I woke up, he was asleep as well.
Well, I fell asleep at social sec before.
Number 10 for departure.
Number 10.
Number 10 for departure, Columbus 905 X-ray.
Yeah, so Jeff, you're in the 777 across the way. So who's in front of you? It's just showing up as a Boeing 747.
Speedbird 4.
Here we go.
Charlie. Traffic is on a 4-mile final behind the 320 runway 03, line up behind.
Okay, behind the landing, 320 on a 4-mile final, line up. 03 behind, Spirit 47 Charlie.
Right.
Alaska 705,
So we're all set otherwise.
Vacate when able, contact ground 1217.
Vacate and contact ground 1217, Alaska 705.
Yeah, I thought there was an app somewhere that showed us that you could look at the map. This one?
Target Netlink 1602, holding short on Alpha 9 behind Qantas 7300.
No, it's not.
Where is this plane?
Netlink 1602 Perth Tower, g'day, you are number 9.
Insert sad face emoji.
I can't see him, but there's. Got a TCAS on, haven't we?
Yeah.
Jetstar 975, runway 03.
Hey Max, how you doing?
Runway 03, clear to land, Jetstar 975.
30 minutes on VATSIM. Where is this? One on final.
I don't know is the question. Is the answer to your question.
Oh,
sir.
here it is.
Oh, you see it now?
You see it?
Oh, yeah, I got it, yeah.
Appear to line up after that one.
Oh! The boss is here. Citation Max is here. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. It's 5:44 AM. Colin Shah, if you look at the Worldflight has an official page, not just one of the team pages. I think the briefing package might be on that. Right, behind him, we're clear to line up and wait behind it.
Correct. They're behind.
Oh, it's going to be a very short touchdown.
On the numbers.
So on the numbers.
Lights are set before takeoffs are done.
Yeah, one of the things about having in-flight rest, when it's just you on your own home sim, is you don't have someone else to do the radio.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, apologies for that delay, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
No worries, you're doing a great job. Clear takeoff 03, speed 47 Charlie.
Right, my lineup's not that great,
Sorry,
but you ready?
78,
Yep.
final runway 03. Qantas 78,
Whoop.
okay.
Off we go.
Fifth tower, Jetstar 975, vacated 03.
Jetstar 975, hold short at Alpha, contact ground 1.
Thrust is set.
Hold short Alpha, go to ground, Jetstar 975.
80 knots.
Checked.
02, establish Charlotte 03.
Cathay 78, runway 03, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 03, Qantas 78. My apologies.
B1, rotate.
Keep going, keep going, keep coming. There we go.
Positive climb.
Yeah, up, please.
Yeah, first tower, China Eastern 002, establish ILS 03.
China 799 at 9002, runway 03, continue approach.
Continue 03, China Eastern 9002.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, contact departures, g'day.
Departures, good day, speed 47 Charlie.
Track direct to Venom. Continue flight plan, right ground 47.
Departures, good day, speed 47 Charlie's 1300, climbing 5000.
Thank you.
Climb flight level 240, speed 47 Charlie.
I was about to say that.
Sorry, I beg your pardon.
It's alright.
Flight level 240.
Checked. Yeah, we've got to keep it at 210 knots, so we'll go to flaps 5 now, and we'll stay at flap 5.
Roger.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, track direct to Venom, then flight plan route.
Direct van up, then as far, speed 47 Charlie.
Ben up to the top, thank you. Execute.
Speedbird 490, contact center 122.4, g'day.
Plan frequency, one more time, 490.
490, 122.4, it's a couple frequency, it won't be on your list.
Flaps 1.
6 AM, just making sure.
Flaps 1.
4, see if another hit.
Command left.
It's a bulb out.
Yeah. Oh
there's
yeah.
2 lamps in there.
If only we knew an engineer. Flaps up, please.
Lamps up.
And you can set standard.
Standard. Passing 4 now. 240.
Morning, Kirsten.
Morning, morning. Morning from Germany.
Or good morgen, as we would say. Wie geht's, Ihnen?
Thanks, Alex. Hope you see you more throughout the week.
But what time is it in Wisconsin? That must be about midnight? Oh, Josh, you absolute... Oh.
No, no.
Oh, no.
God.
Can we get Uber Eats on the SATCOM, please? Oh, that's such a good idea. After Takeoff chairs, please.
Landing gear.
Up and off.
Flaps.
Up.
Aircon and pressurization.
It's checked.
And altimeters.
Standard set out of flight level 70 now.
Checked. After takeoff checklist completed.
Right, off we pop.
Trusty 747, yeah. I'm eating Max for lunch at the moment. Oh, God. Stop talking about McDonald's.
Transport 71 passing flight level 220 for 240 requesting a high ground. 1471 contact center 122.4, good day. Contact center 122.4, thank you.
Thank you for that.
I can't rote with a crew for my row 8.
Rotate, I think.
Rotate, oh, okay. Well, you could do. Maybe you could find someone who could VNC or go into your computer, team viewer in, and they could fly while you have a small nap.
Little napette.
Napette, yes.
That's 10.
Now, why is it...
Think about seatbelt signs.
Let's just accelerate. Why were we not in econ? Let's go back into econ now. Let's wait till we get out of the cloud and then we'll do it.
Roger.
I actually haven't used Flight Sim yet. New Flight Simulator. I'm kind of sticking with P3D V5. I'm quite happy with it. Got so much money invested in it as well, in add-ons and things like that.
I know, yeah. Oh no, Swift, I hope your seatbelt's okay.
Got a 7300, but...
Still 213 of you? Is that right?
Got a 7300, track direct. Next to flight.
Both the 743 for 2 and the 744 for 6 years. He loved it. That's good. Yeah, we love the 74.
47 Charlie, track direct Avnex.
Correct, Avnex. Be about 47 Charlie.
Avnex. It just gets better and better. You happy with that?
Yeah, man. Love a bit of that. MFS is great for GA VFR flying, but airline simming still belongs to P3D for me.
Yeah, I think that's very much the case.
Yeah,
if you want to do bush flying and
that's
stuff.
just the evolution of the sim. Like, you look at when P3D first came out. Okay, the similarities between FSX and P3D were relatively similar, but because flight sim is such a big leap, it's basically it's almost starting from scratch.
Yeah.
Planning direct to Tokyo from Port Hedland, so I can catch up on Monday morning. Spend the day tomorrow doing chores.
Excellent.
Been on the 777 for 18 years now, though. Wow. Must have been on the 747 when it first came out. On the 400, rather.
Yeah.
Quite early on. It's pretty good.
So, as we've spoken about before, we are raising money this year for the Lullaby Trust, which is a charity which deals with sudden infant death syndrome and helps bereaved families and other people who are associated with the process with, psychological support and things of that nature. So someone's asked me, so there we go, there's a donation link. If you click on that, you could donate.
22.4, 47 Charlie, g'day.
You can donate, and then everything that you donate via that link goes straight to the charity. We don't take a cut or anything like that. So.
Senna, g'day. Spirit 47 Charlie, climbing flight level 240.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Melbourne Centre, g'day. Climb to correction count, Sid, climb to flight level 350 and recommend navigation direct SDEG, planned route.
Cancel Sid, climb flight level 350 direct SDEG, then as filed, Spirit 47 Charlie. 350 is seen and we're clear direct to SDEG.
SDEG. SDEG, there we go. Josh, you said that, and so I was like, oh, has a cost index changed looking down here? But you're talking about your cost index, not ours.
Started out in the L1011. It's your...
Oh,
that's your little vice, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my secret shame, the TriStar. I'm considering trying to buy a TriStar cockpit. The problem is I've got nowhere to put it.
Just get the building next door to the sim.
Well, we've got the building next door to the sim.
Do you want me to put this in?
Yeah, you can do. The difficulty is, the longer I wait, there's not going to be any TriStar cockpits left. What I need is a massive barn, really.
Recommending 3.7. Up to you.
Yeah, we can go up to 370. You can make the request. I would donate money for an L1011 sim. There you go then. Right, fine. I need to finish my 330 first, really.
Yeah, finish one before you start another.
Yeah, exactly.
Contact me 134.2. Contact you on 134.2, return to 767.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, request flight level 370 if available.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, negative 22, preceding traffic 350 for you.
Roger.
Worth a try. You got to be in it to win it.
You don't ask, you don't get.
Correct. I'm just sending the donation link by text to someone.
Yeah. You want to do the seatbelts now?
I wanted to get above that.
Alright.
Melbourne Centre, today back with you, Britannia 767 on 1342. Britannia 767, Melbourne Centre. Melbourne Centre, Singapore 555. Singapore 555, Melbourne Centre.
I think what you're trying to do is that. We have a SoFly flight simulator guide. Any donation over £5 enters you into the draw, and at the moment there's no one in the draw, so if you donate £5 it'll be yours.
If you're the only one that donates.
If you're
Which
the
we
only
hope
one
is
who
not
donates.
true.
Yes.
We want everyone to donate.
Qantas 25, no problems, it's 132.0.
How cool would it be to have the chat down there?
Yeah, would be good.
I just feel like looking over here is like...
Yeah. Although instead we just end up looking at it like this all the time. Yeah, I wonder if Gary could like wire one of these like that, for example, and you can have it there. Hey, a donation! That's a big one as well. Oh, it's my friend Vanessa. Oh wow. Right. So thank you, Vanessa. Have a safe flight.
Thanks,
Hope
Vanessa.
you don't suffer from a from a goose strike. So there's a story behind this. Vanessa is my neighbour in Leeds, and we first got talking, or first bonded, so to speak, over one of my local community groups, so like on Facebook.
Okay.
And we had a problem. Well, I say we had a problem. There was an individual who used to go out shooting in the morning, go shoot the geese, because we have an invasive Canada geese problem in Rudley. It's like a suburb of Leeds. You wouldn't really expect someone to be shooting, so it upset a lot of people. And they went out in the morning, they wrote to their MPs, and they were going out banging, making noise at 5 o'clock in the morning to disturb the geese and everything. And everyone was like up in arms. They're like, oh, I can't believe there's someone out shooting geese. It's like, well, where do you think animals that are on your dinner table come from.
Yeah.
You know, they completely disengage from reality. Perhaps in a residential environment, it's not really the best thing to be going about doing. But these people got themselves so worked up into a tiz. Rachel Reeves is my local MP, who's the Labour Shadow Transport Secretary, who is completely useless. And she wrote to West Yorkshire Police about it and complained and all this sort of stuff. And oh Christ.
Oh God.
Yeah. No, but thank you very much. That's a £50 donation, and I'll put you in the pot. I know you probably won't want a SoFly Flight Simulator guide, but you know, at the moment, it's going to be yours at this rate. So,
Travel Beyond will be controlling us in Asian countries on the final leg. Should be fun.
oh, yeah, I do
look
like.
forward to it.
My recently over the last couple of years, my favourite part of Worldflight. It used to be the American legs because I like the destinations, but now it tends to be the Far Eastern legs: China, Japan, Thailand, all those sort of places. Because the ATC is very good. We're very welcomed and.
Spoiled, really, aren't we?
Yeah, when I'm at home and I'm simming, I tend to go across the pond quite a lot, do Thomas Cook-esque type routes, so I, you know, do Vegas and LA and places like that. But I don't tend to fly east, so it makes a nice change.
Yeah, good. Josh, don't worry. You know, it's all for charity, so
it is what it is, you know. Right, now we can go seatbelt signs auto, I think.
Okie dokie. 10 cents. Oh.
I've got my A20 with me.
I've got my A20.
Look at me, I'm a pilot.
Hey!
I've got a really expensive headset.
Do you want to read that one? Stop complaining and read the donations out.
Read that one.
Oh, it's 6 o'clock in the morning now. Excellent.
Leela Delta, thank you very much for your £15. Want my mug? It's midnight, so I'm off to bed. See you in Haneda? HND?
Haneda, yeah. RJTT. Is that Haneda, I think? Tokyo Haneda, yeah?
Leelas, I'll put that there just to remind me about the mug.
There's a link, simfest.co.uk/prizes, and there's a form you fill in. If you fill in that form with your details, we'll get you a mug out to you.
Qantas 1358, contact Belfast Settle 132.0. Florida 132.0, thanks so much for the granted.
Undefeated New York. Oh, that's very kind of you. Welcome. Always nice to have a new follower. You can subscribe as well if you want, and that supports the charity. All the money from the subscription goes to the Lullaby Trust, and obviously you can donate along and be in it to win it for some excellent prizes.
Channel Control 25 Heavy, on flight level 240.
I mean, we could order McDonald's delivery now, but I think that would be a bit.
No.
Flight level 370.
Undefeated, welcome.
Flight level 3.
Glad you're enjoying it so far.
We're in our friend Gary's sleeping because he's been working quite hard yesterday, and all the Worldflight run up and everything really kind of takes out to it. He's the owner, the proprietor of the sim, and this has been very much a labour of love over. I mean, how many years has he been building the 7.4? 6?
We were talking about this a while ago. It's I think we started wiring it in the summer of 15.
Right, so that'd be 5 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was they were with the 7.3 before then, and then before then Gary had a 777.
777.
Yeah, which he built. But this is all real airplane components. Everything you see, virtually everything is real. And Weddell here's an electronic genius, so he's wired it all up with Gary's assistance.
Oh, I just do the grunting. He does all the software stuff.
Well, I made the mistake of going out the front when we were doing the projectors, and it's just like a rabbit's nest, a bird's nest of wires and everything.
Beautiful though.
Yeah, it all works.
We were rewiring this the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, was it this? I can't remember. We had to change one of the plugs for a bigger plug.
Yeah.
So I had to de-pin one plug, put all the pins back in the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had to do that a couple of times in mine because it's A340 wires, and for some reason you think it would be the same, it looks the same, but actually when you look at the back it's not at all.
What sim are we flying in? So it's a bit of a mixture really, Fat Batman. So the outside view is prepared, but the actual kind of physics of the flight and all the instruments you see is a program called AeroWinx PSX.
AeroWinX.
It's a dedicated 747 simulation.
I mean, in a way, you did come across a real cockpit because it is a real cockpit, but not a real cockpit. But there's a presentation there on Dropbox, so you can have a look through that. Which door do you mean? We've got 3 doors in here, haven't we? We've got crew rest, which is behind me. So there's bunk beds and things like that in there. We've got a small casino set up with some blackjack roulette tables. The main cockpit door is obviously the way we get in and out, and there's a toilet there as well.
Flight of 614 Melbourne Center.
Sen går det Econ 73, climb level 240.
Yeah. Oh,
I need the toilet.
I'm looking forward to sleeping after this one.
Station requesting a break from the flight deck, say call sign.
Yeah, I do need the loo as well, actually. I'm going to go very shortly.
22 negative, not at this stage. Climb to flight level 350 amended and make a ready heading of 340 degrees.
What time are we due in? 7:38.
You done the winds and stuff?
No, I haven't. Let's do that, shall we? Let me try and remember how to do that.
703 Melbourne City with us.
X route data request send. No, you got 103 knot headwind. That's not cool, is it?
No.
What's the
no.
call sign?
Oh, look, there you go. Sleep seems years away now.
Condor, thanks very much for that.
So undefeated. I don't know. Do we take flight destination requests? It's not. You know, if it was interesting, something that the team thought could be quite good to do, I don't see why we wouldn't.
No. This week is set though.
Yeah, it's a 48 leg pattern over the week for Worldflight. So it's very much fixed in stone. But we do other events during the year. So Gary's done Cross the Pond in the sim before. We do Flying to See Santa normally each year as well. What else? Cross the Land. Did that one year.
Yeah, and then we normally do our own little kind of tours.
Yeah.
You guys doing Cross the Pond East? I
That's
doubt it. Probably not after a week of being here.
Yeah.
And then in lockdown as well.
Well, I mean, if we're in lockdown, then why not? Load. But yeah, we tend to. The problem is with Cross the Pond East falling so quickly after Worldflight is we tend to be a bit simmed out.
Yeah, undefeated. It's doing it over a week is easy to say, but we've got to remember that we've got to have people free to do it.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
You know, Gary's very fortunate that he lives here with the sim, but he doesn't want to fly it every single minute of the day. So if we normally do like 2 or 3 day events, 2 or 3 day trips. Last one was a 747 farewell tour.
Yeah, which we're still sort of halfway through. So when British Airways retired the 74, Gary and the team came up with a plan of all the different places that it went, all the destinations, to try and fly to as many as possible. And we had to break it off because we were doing work on the sim and Bill Ward got in the way a little bit. I can't remember where we actually stopped. Was it in America or was it in South America, I think? We got about halfway through the South American legs.
I think so, yeah.
132.0.
Service Center 132.0, Singapore 565.
China 1471, just confirming, call me on 134.42.
$750 we're supposed to be in there, and that's a 741, so that should work quite nicely.
That's without an arrival as well.
Yeah, I put all the winds in. I'm going to look at that now.
Call you on 134.2, transport 871.
Center 490, we're back.
Oh, that's easy. There's just one chart.
See you, Phil. See you tomorrow. See you for the rest of the week as well.
Oh, it'll be non-precision into Port Hedland.
That'll be fun.
Well, I'll have stuff, so it's easy enough.
Northwest 215 to 8 firm. 134.2, thanks.
Right.
Undefeated, yeah. We use real world weather, so there's a bit of a storm going on down in Perth at the moment, and we saw that outside in the sim. It was all raining and cloudy. It wasn't very nice.
Northwest 215, thanks.
Flight time so far, on this flight, we've been airborne for 24 minutes.
Yes. We're due in at 7:41, so we've got an hour and a half till we touch down. Could you get some weather for Port Hedland, do you think, First Officer Weddell?
Speedbird 490, thanks.
Can try.
And Speedbird 490, just confirming you're on 134.2. No, we were just asking if you were to go over there. We'll go over there now, 1342, speed 110. I may have missed a radio call, but do you want to call 1320 now? Station calling Melbourne Center, sorry, say again the call sign. 1114.
No more than 2 people queuing up for the loo due to COVID restrictions, and I'm pissed.
Oh, blue pass, a disabled badge. Hey. It's interesting you say that, because it's quite well documented that I have my own problems, which mean that I need to go to the toilet more often than others. So I think if you did have some sort of problem which meant you had to go, then you would be forgiven. That's a very extensive printout.
Well, I want it to be comprehensive.
Ah.
Climb to flight level 370. 370, Singapore 2E4.
See, this is why the Aussies are good at doing stuff like this. In the 80s they've written runway 1836 closed for parking.
Good, isn't it?
Tower advisors need for backtrack. They're just so geared up for Worldflight. So it's runway 32, that's what I wanted to look at.
360, correction 350, request.
Climb to flight level 350, make a right heading on 350, request climb X-ray.
Kind of 75 X-ray, if you could expedite that turn.
What wind have you got?
What wind have I got?
Will do.
It's saying 320 at 19.
Airport 122.
So straight down.
Airport 122, go ahead.
Airport 122, I haven't forgotten you. Make a resume our navigation direct to deck plant route.
Right here, resume my navigation direct to deck airport 122.
Now, slash
And airport
minus.
122, could we get that 2 minutes away?
Can we do this? We can.
Airport 122, say again.
Nice and neat.
Could we just get those 2 minutes away?
There we are.
Hey, firm, give me a call when you're back.
Okay.
Do you think they might get busy? Yeah, Port Hedland's going to be busy, I think.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Station calling Melbourne Center, sorry, you're in
You
the
all
ground station, say again.
I am now.
Just removing your bollocks
I've
from within your chest.
Been sitting on them.
Northwest 215, that's approved.
I might go to the lavatory.
Seagulls 9104, contact Melbourne Center
Pardon?
on
No, thank
132,
you.
that's 0.
Thank you for the offer, though.
Right, you have controls?
Roger.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Thank you. Oh,
Flight City 738, Melbourne Center, good afternoon. Climb to flight level 370. correction, amended 350.
Oh.
Climb to flight level 350, velocity 7.
Chat, everybody, welcome. Welcome, getting Worldflight underway.
Climb to amended flight level 330.
Been with us before, welcome back. If you're new, welcome to the stream.
121, contact Melbourne Centre 132.0. 132.0, quality 121 today.
Wow, this is so overkill. Setup is wild. Yeah, it's quite awe-inspiring. It's quite, yeah, sight to behold. Incredible what you can do with a bit of old aeroplane parts.
Airport 123 Chief.
Adorni, no, not yet, but there are plans once it gets a bit more, once Flight Sim 2020 gets a bit more supported. The idea maybe would be to. I stopped watching Flight Sims because the content was so horrible. Oh no, that's not good. I hope we're not horrible for you. Undefeated, we're glad to have you here. It's all good. We're a pretty easy bunch. You can chat to everybody. Everyone will say hello. You guys in chat are all very friendly. Keep us going. Keep us raising money for the Lullaby Trust. Do it for you guys. Put on a show for you guys as well. So it's not just about us having fun and raising money. It's putting on a show for you so you can take your mind off whatever's going on in your part of the world right now. Stream is like being in Cosford. Is the stream mucking around, is it?
Neptune 11 Whiskey, Melbourne Centre, g'day. Climb to an initial 290. Up on level 290, Neptune 11 Whiskey. Neptune 11 Whiskey, make a radar head correction cancel, sit make a radar heading at 360 degrees.
How much time to set up? We're building it for about 6 years, 5-6 years. Night, Jack. See you tomorrow. Look forward to welcoming you back.
Northwest 215, contact Melbourne Centre 132.0.
Thanks, Barton. Yeah, it's been a group effort. Everyone's had lots of inputs to it, so it's not just building this. It's all the background stuff as well, getting all the procedures and all the computers and helping with all the construction. When was this street been around? So Simfest as a team started, I think, in 2001. I think.
Heading 350 degrees.
With a 757, and then it moved on to a 777. We did that for a few years, and then we moved on to a 737. I think we did that for maybe 5 years, and the last Worldflights since must be the 4th. God, is it the 4th or the 5th in the jumbo? I think it might be the 4th in the jumbo, but I'm probably wrong.
1342, contrail too fast. Hour 11, contact me, 134.2.
Yeah, guys, so we stream this week. This is a 24-hour, 7 days stream in aid of Worldflight in raising money for charity. hopefully, if the string computer behaves, we'll be up for 7 days, non-stop. Does the whole cabin move when you turn the cups? No, not quite. No, the lounge stays where it is. The lounge is a sim-free zone, so everyone can relax.
Tower 11 Melbourne Centre. Velocity 1846, Doctor Melbourne, when ready.
Go ahead, velocity.
Velocity 1846, Kilo 5 Alpha arrival, runway 03, when ready, descend on flight number 65.
From 5 Alpha arrival, runway 03, when ready, level 0 left.
Undefeated. Yeah, I think there is. There might be a command for it. I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah, then 148.
But there is definitely a
Flight number 240 now.
Discord channel. We've got our own server. With such a setup, I would be angry if it didn't count as flight hours. Yeah, I know. I think we've all got quite a few hours in here.
So saying gate instruction.
Chris Chewy went there. Hey, yes, Chris, he'll be back today. Everyone's got their own flights to do. Everyone's got their own schedule, their own roster. Yes, but there was a decent stream with Discord and in-flight movie outside of the stream. Okay, sounds pretty cool. Oh. The sim's performing very well, very reliable. So what we got? Let's have a look. Progress up on there. So 7:43. Got another hour and 20 minutes, I reckon. Now that you said that, you jinxed it. No, Cubes, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, let Horgy in. People stressing you out with questions while you're alone. Bless you. Oh, it's not stressing out. It's nice to chat to everybody. Oh, nothing.
Whiskey, resume navigation direct airsec planned route.
Not stressy at all. I love chatting with you all. I'm not the most talkative of people, I'll be the first to admit that.
I'm back now. You're not alone anymore.
Oh god, my ears are going to bleed.
Not that bad, is it?
Sorry, go ahead.
Someone did say that I'm quite distinct.
Resume navigation direct airsec planned route.
Right, I have controls.
You have control? Nothing's changed.
With you directing us next.
You can't show food, this isn't fair. Well, it's just a couple of bits of toast. I'm not going to eat because I'm going to sleep after this
Warm
flight.
buttery toast.
In the About Us section it says World Event. Is there a flight list? Yeah, so if you go to www.simfest.co.uk/Worldflight maybe, or just go to the main page and search for Worldflight.
There is a link to Worldflight on the homepage.
Oh, there you go, look. So, yeah, all the details are in there about flights and things.
10 miles from Shutdown.
Singapore 48, cancel seat, make a radar heading of 340 degrees.
I haven't eaten in a whole 6 hours. When did I last eat? Dinner last night, that was 8 o'clock.
The lamb, it's very nice.
I'm going on for 10 hours without food.
Half-birds?
No, because I won't sleep. Thanks, Nuclear. Well,
we'll see you there.
See you there. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you through the rest of the week.
Condor 703, contact me on 13.
Who in the team haven't managed to join you this year? So, so those guys that can't be here physically, that would be Simon, Briley,
Benny,
Potter, Rafin,
Capaz,
Capaz,
Angus,
Angus,
Peter.
Peter. So yeah, there's maybe 8, maybe 10 people that can't be here physically, but they may join in with video calls and join us on Zoom. So they'll be on the stream, but they won't physically be here.
Yeah. Benny did remote social sec on the last section, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Worked very well.
And that link 1602 just confirming to be our final level.
That link 1602, what was the requested level?
Net link 1602, we filed 350.
That link 1602, AFM 310 is in for you to reset traffic.
Net link 1602, that's fine. Can we get 5 minutes away from distance?
That link 1602, AFM.
Cheers.
I like his negotiation. Well, I didn't get the level that I wanted, so I'm going to leave the cockpit in disgust.
This is P3D V4, V4.5.
Well, 55 X-ray, we'll just step out of the conference for 1 minute.
95 X-ray. Seabird 47 Charlie, contact Melbourne Center 132.
32-0, Spirit 47 Charlie, g'day. We never got the handoff to his second frequency.
Yeah.
Melbourne, g'day, Speedbird 47 Charlie, flight level 350.
Seabird 47 Charlie, Melbourne Center, g'day.
Joys of being a little higher, I glide right over the traffic, full speed ahead, yeah. Very good. Oh dear.
Josh is in the 350, isn't he? Is that right?
Josh is in the 350, yes.
Nice satisfying stretch.
West 215, stand by, break giant 1471, can you accept flight level 390?
We could.
Just, yeah. Might have to play around with the speed.
Giant 1471, set up.
They've fallen asleep already.
You two physically come to Gatwick next week and I'll be your VIP welcome host in North Terminal. COVID rules apply, so I might be in furlough. If not, I'll be there for you. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I'll have a tickle a bit.
Thompson 1 Victor Bravo, turn right heavy 070. Right hand 070, contact 1 Victor Bravo.
Guys, we just sanitised our hands in light of the COVID stuff, so...
I won't play the PA, but sanitation stations.
Take the chance to go wash your hands, grab a drink, look after yourselves. Most important thing is look after yourselves during these times. So, use this opportunity to bit of say self-help's probably the wrong thing. Bit of self-preservation type thing.
I'm going to turn the logo light off.
No one will see us.
Is it linked to the weight on wheel switch anyway, or is that an Airbus system?
I honestly can't remember. That's how long I haven't worked on it for. General consensus was leave them on.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, we always get told to turn them off at work to extend the bulb life.
Yeah, but if you're constantly turn them off and on and off and on and off and on, they get hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold.
Yeah, true.
They expand and contract and they crack.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah.
Whereas if you leave them on, they stay hot.
True.
Here's the 350, which is LEDs. It tells you how long they've been running for.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's quite clever. I mean, why would you even need that information to plan the maintenance task?
Yeah.
All right.
And you can tell when the bulb's gone because you can see that next to the hours on the LED, it's got a current through the LED. So if it goes high current, or stupidly low current.
Yeah, it means it's not running.
Yeah, it's knackered.
Christ.
120.7, 25. 127.0.
That is clever.
127.0.
Yeah, that plane is too clever for its own good.
Yeah.
Qantas 1122, contact centre 127.0, g'day.
127.0, g'day, Qantas.
How did you find the 320? Have you got it on your licence yet?
Still waiting for it to come back.
Right.
Yeah, it was fine. It's another Airbus. Albeit a bit older.
300 mil for the g'day.
You haven't got any. Well, you've got the 7.4. Did you have the 7.8 on your time licence? No.
No, I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 7.4.
Right.
Centre Giant 1471, requesting 10 miles right of track.
Milan. Chris, do you know any of the home builders in Milan? My friend Edo has a sim in Milan. A 767 is very impressive. Malpensa. Where did I fly into in June? Was it Linate, I think?
Linate.
See.
Oh.
Cold.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom of that.
Yeah.
I'm in the bottom of that dip.
I can imagine.
I'd always get freezing cold this time on a night shift as well.
G'day,
Still nearly 200 of you watching along with us.
Amazing.
Welcome. We don't tend to do the big headline giveaways overnight and these sort of times in the morning, but we are still doing a giveaway for a SoFly flight sim guide. So anyone who donates more than £5 goes into the draw for that. And of course all the donations are going straight to the Lullaby Trust. So it doesn't go to us, it goes to all goes to charity.
Oh, yeah, I just want a little nap. Just
a little nap. You can have a nap if you wish.
No, because I won't wake up.
You'd just be dead. Are you poking you in the sun? Nah, Weddle's dead.
No.
$438 miles remaining. And then you can go to bed. And people, did you do the tech log on the last sector? Bet you didn't, did you?
Do you know what I did? But I didn't finish it. I started it, but I didn't finish it. Sign it now. Have you got a pen?
Yes, I have.
Thank you. At Adelaide, we actually did end up in Perth. Block. Yeah, some hours.
Oh, you don't have the flight time, do you? The block time. Unless you have the... Oh no, that's this flight.
There you are.
Oh, thank you.
A new page. A new day.
So, we are... EA20...
Hey P-Bass, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Arch station is... Is it PER? PTH?
I've got no idea.
I detect your enthusiasm for this process is somewhat waning.
If I get audited, I will take the hit.
Yeah, really. Reload the page to restore functionality. Here we go.
And Clipper 811 just requested a radio check, just checking we're still connected.
Oh, PCH is the VOR.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Have you got another frequency up this way or same one? 811, you'll be going on to another one in a minute.
Is there any significance to your call sign? So yeah, so Speedbird is British Airways. 47 because of the 747, and then Charlie's just Charlie, I think.
So Fraser didn't.
No, he didn't.
Okay, 174.
This is why I didn't put any effort in doing it when I got here yesterday evening.
Right. Well, I filled it in. I did the transit checks and everything.
Morning, Dave. Came over from Boeing Sky Pilot stream. What an amazing sim you have, Jen. Thank you very much. It's not just ours, yeah, it's a team effort, a group effort of constructing it and doing all the procedures and things.
We are at decimal 89, track order takeoff.
Good lads.
Type 1471 takes I'll keep you there and we'll work out where you fit back in a bit later.
Dave's from Orlando, Florida. Welcome.
So we need Fraser to sign for the arrival oils and the captain's signature on that as well. Oh no, you have to sign that, don't you? Who was the captain on your leg? Was it you?
So Adelaide to Perth.
Yeah. Who were you with on the last sector? Parking. What
Yeah.
seat were you in?
I was in that seat.
So you need to sign that, don't
Yeah,
you?
just scribble it.
Slipper 11 and velocity 983 intern contact.
And you landed with what? Was it 30 tons? You said something like that?
Yeah, 35 tons, I think.
Right.
What's the latest addition to the cockpit? So we've got a couple of new overhead panels. Nothing. I mean, they were original panels in the first place, but the new panels just bring it into line with the config of aircraft that we're operating.
The panel up here with the fire handles went all re-wide because is it the GE one we had before?
Yeah.
They only have one bottle per engine. Fire
Well,
bottle.
they got 2 bottles per wing.
2 bottles per wing. Is that it? Oh, okay. Whereas the RB211 has 2 bottles per engine. Half 7 in Mallorca. Oh, I bet it's pleasantly warm in Mallorca as well.
Yeah, it'd be nice to do this in the summer.
Yeah.
In the UK, wouldn't it?
But then the problem is in the summer, you don't really want to be in a box in the summer, do you? If it's nice outside, we just end up living in the hot tub.
Yeah, true. My PC has turned my room into a sauna. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like when I'm playing games, I do turn the heating off. Just use that heat. Keeps me nice and warm.
The runway length there.
What minimums you got there?
360.
Is that on the barrel, I presume, is it?
Sorry?
Is that on the barrel, I presume?
Yes. It's been a while since I've looked at a Jefferson chart.
Is there a list of crew operating sectors? Yeah, FlyID. So if you go to, if you do exclamation mark flight info, I think you'll get a list of the flights and maybe who's operating them. So yeah, that's either the information for this flight or all of the flights. But if there's something on there that says like schedule, I think people's names might be on there. But it is very fluid at the moment, so don't take it as gospel.
Giant 1471, roger, tractor ring to Rimbo, plane.
As I say, I mean, it was meant to be me and Fraser last night, but he quickly palmed it off to Dan.
Yeah.
Who, bless him, he finished whatever time we landed this morning, and he's driving back to Oxford.
Yeah.
It's like...
This is the West Hall flight, Charlie Foxtrot, Golf 703, Melbourne, okay.
Yeah,
Condor.
Condor, thank you.
Condor.
Ja. Alles klar.
Flight path's in there, that's good. 1800 feet.
Request Scottish check break about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've still got 240 miles top of December. We'll have a talk in a little while about it.
Make it a double.
Yeah, maybe a beer. Maybe that's the right idea. 6 o'clock in the morning. Glass of wine.
Start as you mean to go on.
Yeah, precisely.
I'm going to start drinking on Monday.
Hey, are you on for the booze cruise? I can't remember. Is it you and Gary? There's 2 theoretical booze cruises.
If you want my honest opinion, I would prefer not to do a booze cruise. Because I hate being made to drink.
Yeah. I've never done one, so...
But if I have to, I have to.
Take one for the team.
Yeah, but it's so difficult.
Difficult, isn't it? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yawning. We're both yawning.
That's that time. God, it's 20 to 7.
It is. So I went to bed at 10:30 last night, which I thought was actually quite responsible. And what, we took off at 5:30. That's the push time. So I normally try and get into the sim 40 minutes before, or be compass mentis 40 minutes before.
I think I had 2.5 hours last night.
Is that what you got?
Yeah. Horgy, I was in the sim at midnight.
Yeah, shit. Sorry. I do feel slightly responsible.
Pardon?
I do feel slightly responsible.
It's completely your response. It's completely your fault.
Can't even blame Benny this year.
Fuel 284, Military, g'day, break. Aeroflot 122, confirm your tracking during the JNO.
Aeroflot 122, stand by, check that.
6:40 AM for Chris as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like I might be on the booze cruise with Gary. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Chunder buckets at the ready.
I'm never normally that bad. The problem is I've been a bit of a nomad over the last week or so because I've been trying to avoid various restrictions so that I could actually still attend. And so I came down a couple of days earlier. I came down on Thursday evening, and me and Gary had a couple of drinks on Thursday evening, but we actually ended up drinking quite a lot more than we really anticipated. We drank a litre of Southern Comfort between the two of us and a bottle of wine. So we almost did our booze cruise. It's quite nice not to have to drink sometimes. Excuse me. But as you rightly point out,
3 hours 40 according to his smartwatch.
Take one for the team.
New Simfest hoodies on sale this year?
I don't know if we've...
Not sure.
It's forgive us for not always having the answers. The difficulty we've had this year, as hopefully everyone can imagine, is planning for Worldflight has been somewhat mixed because we didn't even know if it could go ahead. So there has been a slight delay in getting a lot of information and things like that. We might be able to get hold of some shirts. We shall investigate. Ah, Sydney Kenson has the answer. Their supplier has issues.
You cut out, John, on A71.
That's a no. I don't think so.
Ground speed dropped to 60 knots in the cruise. That's not really great, is it?
No.
No. Oh, look, there's another bolt that's gone on there.
If it makes your life easier, we can take away point off you and track direct that as well.
The engineering solution. Oh, it's working now. Oh, well done. Excellent work.
Just have to fill it up with electrons.
That one there as well. The problem is when you tap it too hard and then the button presses out and then suddenly the gen goes off the line. Did you have this problem on the line as well?
Sometimes, yeah.
121, just confirm your top of the set there. Confirm Aussie 121.
I'll give it the old. Trust the engineer.
Yeah, Aussie 121. I have you 250 miles out from Port Hedland. Just want to check that. Yeah, we'll double check.
Pardon me.
Sorry, the reason is I haven't issued any represents Port Hedland. Perhaps out of my sector.
Why is Aussie 121 asking for this end already?
$333 miles away in a straight line.
So if we were at flight level 900, now would be the time to start descending.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
14, contact 7127 days 0K.
Oh. I haven't looked at any flights much past this one, really.
Have you not?
No.
Let's have a look at my roster, shall we? Let's see what we've got.
You need to have a Zulu clock going so I can work out how long you have left.
We have got a Zulu clock somewhere.
So we are flying real time. So if we say we're going to be landing in at 7:20, that's 7:20 Zulu, because at the moment for us UK time is Zulu time. So
now on one of the POSREF pages I thought there was a clock, a GPS clock. There it is, UTC GPS 6:46. If I leave that there, then you can get a clock as well. Right, so my roster says, let's look at yours. So after this, you're not in till tonight. See, your roster's alright after this. You've taken a bit of a hit on this.
yeah.
But you're on VDSR to Hanoi. I don't know where VDSR is. And then you're on Hanoi to Xiamen. So you've got another back-to-back leg.
Zulu clock would help. Okay, maybe I didn't understand the request. Sorry, fat boy.
So, but I'm on Xiamen tonight.
You gonna jump in?
Hold on, are we flying again tonight? Oh, we've got another flight tonight. How's that worked? B and C. And you're the captain and I'm the FO.
Chris, thank you very much. Toodaloo. Hopefully see you again soon. Join us. We're here all week.
We're here all week. How's the flight going on so far? It's going. It's that downtime at 6:45 in the morning.
The headwinds died down.
Yeah, the winds are easing, which is nice. So we are doing 440 knots ground speed. We have 178 miles to our top of descent.
Singapore 555, contact center now 127 days 0.
No worries, fat boy show. Sorry, I don't think I understood what you meant first time, but glad we got it sorted. I'm playing that down to put that down to tiredness.
So Folly Rashid, welcome. A little raid with 4, a petit raid. Yeah, we've got about an hour to go, I think. We're due on in about 10:02, so yeah, an hour and a minute.
Yeah, so all the times at the top of the screen are Zulu times. So Of course, Zulu doesn't matter where you are in the world. You just got to work out your own local time difference. But yeah, we run in Zulu, so. Oh. Yeah, just over about an hour. Yeah. Don't remind me.
And then you can go to bed.
Yes.
You're not going to get in the hot tub at 7:30 in the morning, no?
No.
No.
You know what cuts down the mid-flight boring? It's movie time, yeah. Josh has gone, had to slow down.
Karaoke, we need Benny for karaoke, really. He's the singer amongst us.
Oh.
It could be dangerous putting my seat back.
Just sleep while flying? No, because I won't wake up.
Yeah. There's nothing to stop one of the pilots having an in-flight rest opportunity, but the difficulty is we're both quite tired, so it wouldn't be safe.
What's the agreement to wake them up?
Well, you normally say, 20 minutes.
What do you want me to do? Poke you? Slap you?
Captain.
How would you like me to wake you up?
Mr. Captain, please, it's flight time. Yeah, so what I used to say is I'm just going to monitor the fuel temperature on the 7.3 because the fuel temperature gauge is just up here. And then the FO would say, I'm just going to monitor the duct pressure gauge, which is up there on that side.
That will send you to sleep.
Oh yeah, exactly. Especially when it's going wom, 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 wom. Sydney, I would play that, but Dan is asleep above the sim, and it's quite a cutting, loud PA, and it will wake him up. Sanitation stations.
It's more like a sanitation station.
Dick in the rear, all sanitation stations. Mug of water. Do you mean to drink or to throw? Correct. It isn't my. Well, it sort of is because it's my voice. It's dick in the rear, isn't it? So.
Up to 10 miles left of track 2 weather. 10 miles left of track.
Maverick, that wouldn't be very nice.
Therefore, 122 back with you.
Airport 122. Okay, with 148, flight level 350 with you. Okay, with 148, okay.
Melbourne Centre, just 123 with you.
Oh. Yeah, it's getting tired now.
Yes.
Already.
Would it be possible for just 123 to get about 15 minutes out of the cockpit?
15 minutes, wow.
Lift 123, Aiden.
Thank you.
You should play as a wake-up call, not to fall asleep. Sacrifices shall be made.
Water side of X-ray, is it possible we could get flight level 3, correction, flight level 350?
I just shut my ear. It's just that's all it takes.
So we're all in that position at the moment.
Yeah. Josh, I do hope you're going to go to sleep after this flight.
Signal 9104, contact center 127, goes 0, get
Center 1270, to go 9104.
What's a CTU, Weddle? This one.
Speedbird 490, can you give me mark decimal 80? Quite broken, but I think was it 0.80? Speedbird 490, if you can, thank you.
I guess.
Yeah, alright, we're going to 80.
Cabin telephone unit?
I'll need 121, contact
Ah, yeah, maybe it is actually.
cabin telecommunications unit.
Yeah, yeah. Probably not a bad guess.
Perhaps. Definitely an aftermarket panel though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's engraved. It's not backlit either.
We're in a big cell of a storm right now. Can we? Is there any way we could try to avoid it by just giving us a?
And we're back for the evening legs once I sleep all day. Yeah.
I will. Stand by.
What would you normally do in downtime in the cockpit in real life? I presume it's more formal. Well, I mean, there's always things to be working on. You know, we've got paperwork, tech log, with the flight log as well, so recording all the crew duty hours and things like that.
Investments to count.
Yeah, we talk about our pensions. We whinge about crewing. Could be reading manuals if you've got a sim coming up. We go through the QRH. Sort of refresh your memory on a few bits and bobs. But you know, just chatting. Things like that. Cabin crew come in, which is nice. They come and have a chat, have a cup of tea. Ah, P-Bask, excellent. But yeah, you get these natural sort of lulls in proceedings once you get up into the cruise, and it does. It's like the white noise apps you can get, because we're in the cockpit. We've got the engines. It's just the constant sort of hum. You can feel
Droning,
it. Yeah, it's quite relaxing.
And the engines are quite noisy as well.
Yeah. Oh, like a funny joke. In the 7-3, that's okay.
Control 25, reducing to mark decimal 80.
Now, are we going to have to hold into Port Hedland, I wonder?
I really hope not, because I want to go to bed.
I could just declare Mayday. Piling capacity station. Morning, Greg. And hello, Funky Spy Spy. Funky Spy Spy.
See you all in Southeast Asia.
The delirium is setting in already. Those of you just joining us, welcome to the stream. You join us during Worldflight, where we're on leg 3 out of 48 or 49. 49 this year. Raising money for the Lullaby Trust. This is the simulator, which is all made of real aeroplane components. It's made of bits of real planes, so you know it's good. So this is what we fly. We've got 24/7 coverage all the way through till next weekend, until Saturday morning, and we're going to be flying around the world all the way through, up through Asia, America, Europe, back through Asia. We work our way back through to Sydney. We are heading to Port Hedland at the moment, and it's all for the Lullaby Trust, which is our charity this year. It's the same charity we raised money for last year. They deal with sudden infant death syndrome, which is obviously something that's quite close to a number of the team's hearts here. And so anything you donate during flight causes lots of alarms to go off if you donate enough. We get a little printout here, and we can read out your message if you want to say hello to us more personally. And anyone who donates more than £5 gets put in this big pot, the urn, and at the end of the flight we normally do a giveaway. So it's a bit of a quiet sector, so at the moment we've got a flight sim guide to give away. You have to donate more than £5 and we pop you in for that. But at some of the later flights we've got some really cool prizes. We've got a lot of stuff from Orbex this year. They've been really good with supporting us. We've got some stuff from FDS, we've got some CDUs, they normally give us those each year. What else have we got? Lots of scenery, bits of lots. Oh, Innie Builds A300.
Yeah.
Some of those to give away.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, and there we go.
As an example, great.
As an example, there we go.
Colin Shaw, we raised £43,000 sterling.
691.
Yes, last year.
Jorklin says, boop, boop. Oh, I've got to wash my hand now. Sanitation stations. Weddle is not impressed. Jocelyn, you're going into the draw. There we go. Boop.
I need to find minutes on the cockpit. No worries. Let me know when you're there.
Right, shall we have a brief discussionette about what we're about to achieve?
Yeah.
We are preparing for an RNAV arrival to runway 32 in Port Hedland. Port Hedland is, let me find the chart, has a 2,500 metre runway 32, runway 14 facing runway, and in terms of notes for the airport, significant bird and animal hazard exists. All aircraft above 20 tonnes landing runway 32 must roll through to runway and prior to taxiing 180 knots using turning nodes for backtrack to taxiway Alpha. I don't know in terms of when we're going to land, if we are expecting to vacate at taxiway Charlie or they want us to backtrack to Golf. I would expect, given the nature of the event, we will use taxiway Charlie regardless. So that's where I'm planning on vacating. There's no arrival. It's via Bhutan, and then it's to the Yankee Delta, which is the VOR. Is it the Yankee Delta? Sorry, let me make sure I get that right. The Papa Delta, sorry, which is the VOR on the field. If we do need to hold, they've said it's going to be at Bhutan. But after that, I'm expecting radar vectors for an RNAV approach to runway 32, which is on plate 12-2. And effective the 1st of March is an RNAV approach. The final approach course is 316 degrees, which is coded in the box. The procedure altitude or the platform is 1760. The platform altitude is 1800 initially. We're going down to minimums of 360. Airport elevation is 33. It's a pretty straightforward approach. MSA wise 1800, so it's nice and low, so any problems 3,000 feet within 25 miles is going to keep us nice and safe. So I'll put a 25 mile ring in here. There we go. So we've a bit of a situational awareness. Basically the way it's going to be flown, flap 1, flap 5, and then we'll get to, depending on how close in they'll get us, the PPDSI is at 10 miles. We're going to be 180 knots and flap 10 by that point.
Roger.
It's got to be flown in VNAV and LNAV due to the nature of the minimums. So that's basically what we're going to do, and we'll make sure we just wind the height down so we don't get any level offs. Aim to be fully configured by 1,000 feet, which is going to be, well, 1,033. We'll call it 1,100. So we'll go gear down and we'll go flaps 20. It's 2,500 meters. Is that a flap 30 job or flap 25? Would you say?
I don't know. I mean, if we're gonna go to the end, I'd personally say probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll do flap 25. I think that should be enough. If it was less than sort of 23, 2,200 meters, we'd go flap 30. But so yeah,
2 tons off of that. So we'll go. I'll calculate for 276.
Yep. 157 knots.
Say maybe we probably want to hit flap 30.
Yeah, go on, pop that in there. We're quite heavy. Oh, it's got all the fuel we took, isn't it? Right, yeah, we'll do flap 30 then.
Well, the alternate is Perth.
Going back where we came from.
Yeah.
Water brake 3's in there. We'll go to the end and vacate at Charlie, as I said. If we have to go around for whatever reason, the toga button's this one on the front. I'll call go around flap 20. Make sure the thrust lever's advanced. Make sure the speed brake's stowed away. The positive rate of climb from your gear up from me. And then we will continue basically straight ahead. It says track direct to PPDSH, climb to 1,800 feet. It's quite a low level go around.
Yep.
So it's something to watch out. We make sure we've got 1,800 feet. Make sure the speed window, if it opens, we don't miss something with the configuration. The speed doesn't start to run away from us or anything like that. And then we'll have a think about what we're going to do.
Just a reminder about the soft go around. If you just push the.
Yeah, we'll get 2,000 feet per minute, won't we? And yeah.
That shouldn't be too rushed.
No, but if we were to go around at say 1,400 feet, if we weren't stable at 1,100, 1,200 feet, we've only got 600 feet to climb before we have to level off for the go around. So there's a threat there. There's a threat. That's about it really. Do you need me to drivel on with anything else, or?
No, I'm pretty happy.
You're quite happy, are you?
Yeah. So just. You want to be 180 knots at...
Yeah, because obviously you're going to fly the approach. I forget this. You're going to have to fly the approach. So if you can try and, I reckon those sort of gates, if you're happy with them, 180 knots one established, and then configure very shortly afterwards as you see fit. Yeah. I have ultimate faith in your piloting abilities.
Wow, you fool!
I'll take descent checks for now.
Okay. Right. So descent checklist recall.
Checked. Speedbrake auto, we know about that. So I'll pull that, and it'll be.
I'll check it after I select the reverse.
Yeah, and you do reverses. We'll take second D10.
Okay. Auto brake.
Is 3 set.
Landing data.
Is VREF is what was that as a change in wind? VREF 151 for flap 30 minimum to 360.
It's checked and approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
You have controls.
Roger, I have control. You have the radio.
Why didn't that work?
Why didn't that work?
Yeah.
'Cause you can't, I don't think you can swap it over on the jumbo. You have to disconnect it and re-engage it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The pressure is on. Yes, it is. So the way we model our SOPs, our procedures on British Airways, because this is an ex-British Airways aircraft, and that's why we're Speedbird, and they have a slightly different way of doing things when it comes to flying the approach. So the pilot, there's a long way. The pilot flying, pilot non-handling. There's a big hoo-ha about it. But basically, it's my sector, so it's going to be my takeoff and my landing. But Weddell does the approach to a point at which I'm happy to take controls, normally about 1,000 feet, once I'm visual, then I will take controls, and then I will land. The thinking being, if I'm not happy, then I can instruct you to go around, and you fly the go around, and it means that I can focus on.
I'm primed for a go around.
Yeah.
As the pilot monitoring, I'm in my mental state is I'm preparing for a go around.
Yeah. What was the QNH 1008?
Yes.
Go ahead, control 25. Direct graph of control 25.
Yeah, I guess what we would call a monitored approach. Every approach is a monitored approach.
Yeah.
So.
40 miles.
Excuse me. The heat is on. The heat is on.
I was thinking the exact same song.
I heard a V-pilot beep. What was that?
Shall I have a look?
Yes, please. Oh, I see. A massage.
From Jeff. See you in Port Hedland.
Yes,
Jeff,
we will.
We will see you in Port Hedland.
We're starting to lose the coverage. Do you think he has an alternative frequency?
I don't know.
Shall I ask?
Well, request descent and then you get the same thing then, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Speedbird 47 Charlie, request descent. 127 decimals, 127.0, Speedbird 47 Charlie's here.
Singapore 48. E121.
That's better.
RV 121, thanks. You can expect that turn in 1 minute. Aussie 121. 2091.
This is Melbourne Centre, isn't it?
Track direct
Is it?
Sierra Charlie.
Yeah.
Left direct Sierra Charlie, 209104.
Melbourne Centre, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie, flight level 350.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Centre, good day. RV 121, turn left direct Sierra Charlie.
Do you want to send now? Do you say?
20.
Or was that just a prompt to get a frequency change?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I'll give it a minute or so.
Yeah, I'd say request it, yeah. And slowly start down, can't we?
Yeah. Come on, Sam, wake up.
RV 121, Centre. RV 121. RV 121, track direct Sierra Charlie. Track direct Sierra Charlie, RV 121. Singapore 555, contact approach 133.2. Approach 133.2. Thank you very much. Singapore 555.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, standing by for descent.
Charlie, descend flight level 2, flight level 130.
Sorry, say again the levels, Speedbird 47 Charlie?
513.
Sort.
EL 583, descend flight level
Okay.
130.
I'll clarify in just a second.
Thrust of enough speed.
Checked. Melbourne Speedbird 47 Charlie, just confirmed our cleared level, please.
Flight level 130.
Thank you, 130 Speedbird 47 Charlie. You win.
What do I win?
Speedbird 490,
A nap.
turn left track.
Where we land. I officially give you permission to nap.
Left direct Sierra Charlie. And you can,
Sydney, yeah, so do I. I don't particularly like it. In a marginal weather condition, you have perhaps one pilot that might be thinking go around and another one that might be thinking landing. So to change controls at such a late stage in the approach, I don't think is the best thing to do. To the point where Jet 2 used to do this for auto lands and scrapped it because they recognised that changing controls so close to the ground was not
I suppose
safe.
if that's what BA does, and that's what you know and what you do day in day out.
Yeah. But it isn't Boeing recommended procedure. It isn't Airbus recommended procedure either. It's just one of these sort of. Didn't it come from the TriStar or the 111 or something stupid like that? I think it got introduced for when the TriStar BA took the TriStars on, and they started doing auto lands because the TriStar was Cat 3C maybe, because it had rudder channel. It was like the first aircraft that was properly equipped to do this sort of stuff. And they had to devise a plan so that someone would be monitoring the instruments and someone would be looking outside. And so the captain would be looking outside for the visual references, and the FO would be monitoring the instruments.
Yeah.
That's where it came from. I'm pretty sure. So we've only got 3 donations in the pot so far for the fly guide. So if you do want to donate, stick a £5 in, and you're probably going to be in with quite a good chance to get it. I shall put the donation link in here.
I hate how both your cameras are mounted at slight angles. It's difficult to.
I mean, they should be straight. I know that one's probably a bit bent because the forward camera is in where the standby compass would be, so we need to go around the front to make some adjustments. But we could probably adjust the back one once we get on the ground. I'll try and straighten it up. Yeah, Sydney, obviously if someone were to call go around, unless you had a very compelling reason to not go around and it had been briefed, then yeah, you would probably just go around and then you'd speak about it. But
yeah, your internet's cutting in and out.
Yeah, well, whoever is monitoring, whoever flies the approach, is primed for a go around.
Yeah.
Okay, saying it again doesn't help. I can't hear you because it keeps cutting in and out. Break, EL 583, descent flight level 130.
Morning, Mats. Morning, Squirble.
Morning, Squirble.
Good morning to you all. We have just started our descent towards Port Hedland.
Good 5 hours of sleep there. Well, yeah, I've been up for all of it.
215, turn left track direct Sierra Charlie.
Sierra Charlie, confirm it's going to be Papa Delta, Sierra Charlie in the bridge.
Hello to you all. Hello all.
You got 9104, so you said 9000 QNH is 1008.
901008, you got 9104.
Check. 4x5.
Thank you. Center north of C15, can you confirm the directive is in the Papa Delta Sierra Charlie?
Ah, so when he's saying route direct to the Sierra Charlie, yeah.
PPD is for Port
Yeah.
Hedland. It's like all the European ones, isn't it? The European INAV ones, it's...
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like
Yeah, and I just say, oh,
Gatwick 501 or, you know,
Yeah.
Frankfurt 432, you know, it's like, they're all associated with the airport.
583, turn right heading
Uh,
090.
Oh,
yeah. Does your yoke system provide feedback?
Charlie, turn right heading 070.
Right, turn heading 070, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Power 11, turn right heading 070, DXM flight level 1.
Does your yoke system provide feedback to both sides? If so, what kind of connection was used to allow? Is it actual control cables and pulleys? So the columns are interlinked, as you can see. They put forward and aft and left and right, so there's linkage rods underneath. It isn't motorised in the sense that obviously we're in autopilot and we're turning into a right bank now. The control column would normally deflect because it's being driven by the ailerons, but it doesn't do that. But you don't really notice that, to be honest.
much that really.
Vertical speed.
Checked.
Vitesse verticale.
Aussie 121 DZ 9000 QNH.
Matt, if I could do it from the iPad, I'd time you out.
9000 1008, Aussie 121.
Northwest 215, reduced 240 indicated.
240 indicated, northwest 215.
Who's going to land? So, Weddle is going to do the approach, and I'm going to do the landing, theoretically.
So, yes, Horgy's landing.
Yes.
490, reduced 250 indicated.
Generally speaking, the captain does the takeoff and the landing. The way we roster it. I mean, you can fly from either side. The visuals are calibrated for it to be bang on this side. It's quite difficult because we don't have a collimated display like commercial sims, so you end up having to trade off with the viewpoint where you want it to be. But yeah, so the captain does the handling. I have another leg after.
Yorkland, yeah. Horgy's got another one, I have not.
I think Johnny's. I think I'm with Johnny for the next flight. It is me and. No, that's you, Weddle. That's wrong. Worldflight 2004. Me and crew member D, Johnny. So Johnny's going to be in this seat, and I'm going to be in that seat. Not really cubes. The roster is normally a bit more. We normally take a bit more time over the roster, and Benny normally does the roster. But the problem was this year, again with everything that was going on, we didn't know who was going to be able to attend, in what capacity, and for how long. So we just I just did like a patterned roster. So what it's ended up being is some crews end up staying in for 2, so they just move seats. But actually, the way the roster works this year, everyone gets to fly with everyone else, at least once, from both seats. I think that's what works it right anyway.
QS 9104, contact approach 133 decimal 2, g'day. Approach 1322, TGOS 9104C.
Seem to be flying in the wrong direction.
Yes.
Contrail 25, we're approaching top of descent.
Chemtrail.
Chemtrail 25, DSM flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130.
Struggling to pick up the vertical speed.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? So why is it bringing the speed back now? The thrust back.
ELL 583, turn left direct Sierra Charlie, Savannah Zulu runway 32, and reduce speed 260 knots indicated.
Okay, darling, left direct Sierra Charlie. Speed 250 knots indicated.
Cafarep, that's what you need to sleep in, a Cafarep. A memorable moment with laughter and biscuits. It does make me laugh.
Oh, getting tired now.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're getting very quiet.
Yeah.
Just a few more minutes, Mr. Weddle.
I know.
Josh, shut up. This is not helping. Mean. Should have got some in-flight rest blankets, maybe.
Just bring my duvet in.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, thanks. Turn left, track direct to Port Hedland, Sierra Charlie for the unanswered Zulu runway 32.
Direct the Sierra Charlie, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, reduce 260 indicated.
260 knots indicated, Speedbird 47 Charlie. LNAV. Is your donation thingy working? I donated £10 about 10 minutes ago. How did you donate? Oh. Oh no, that's someone else. That is Pinderwen, £7.72. Thank you very much for your donation. Into the urn you go. Colin Shaw, did you donate through Just Giving, or did you do it through this link that I'm about to? Through the link on the website. I don't know if the website link sets off the alarms. The Streamlabs one does. Is that right?
Yeah, I think the Just Giving. There's an issue with the Just Giving one, so.
Yeah. But thank you. If you have donated £10, thank you very much. If you have, I could.
Melbourne Centre, hello Singapore 284, flight level 390.
I will write your name on the piece of paper, and we'll put you in the draw.
Singapore 284, centre gear day.
There. I've written your name on a piece of paper manually, so you will go into the draw.
Contact approach on 133.12.
133.2, follow the 121.
I've got that song going round in my head now. The heat is on.
Speedbird 490, descend to 90,000, QNH 1008.
When would you like me to put the seatbelt signs on?
What's thinking about now?
Now, is this going to wake up parking? No. Good. It's obviously broken.
Or he's already awake.
Yeah.
Singapore 284, request descent.
Singapore 284, descend flight level 250.
Leading flight level 390, approaching 50, Singapore 284.
Tower 11,
Weather's a lot nicer here anyway.
Yeah.
Directing Sierra Charlie 511.
Much better than it was in Perth.
Australia's a big place, isn't it?
Huge.
On a 7300, turn left track direct Sierra Charlie. Left direct Sierra Charlie, 17300.
North of C109, request for the descent.
Northwest 215, descend 9000, QNH 1008.
1008, set 18, 9er now. North of C15.
Speedbird 490, contact approach 133.2.
133.2, spin 490.
It's the new flight sim game. No random gaming. It's another simulation called Prepared.
Can we get the coordinates for Sierra Charlie?
Yeah, this is P3D. We are looking at Flight Sim 2020 in the future, but right now it's
What I do have is for the Arnav Zulu runway 32.
not quite there, is it?
Into FMC, and then it will pop up.
We chose that we have a good Sierra Charlie as well.
Yeah, and Saguna is Condor 723, 11330.
Condor 703. Good day, when ready, descend flight level 250, planned for the Arnav Zulu runway 32 via Sierra Charlie.
When ready, descend level 250 and next check down Zulu 32 via Sierra Charlie, Condor 703.
So Tower 11, are you going to turn anytime soon?
Tower 1H, if we can get a direct to Papa Delta, then we can turn.
Could you not just turn the controls?
The waypoint that I told you to, so it's the Arnav Zulu for runway 32, Sierra Charlie. I need you to go to that.
We'll save up that Papa 1.
Alright, for now just turn left heading 360. We just prefer that if you have a problem that you call us rather than stay quiet.
Yeah, Roger, we'll stay in contact, Papa 1. Northwest 215, contact approach 133.2, connect.
We will see you there, Josh.
See you there.
Who won the TFDI bundle on the last flight?
It was Incarnate.
Ah.
Copy 1008, Control 25 and thanks. 09LS.
You can do it if you want.
No worries. Cheers mate, good work.
Super 47 Charlie, descend 9000 QNH 1008.
9000-1008, Spirit 47 Charlie. Checked.
1000 008. Grab that.
Flight 122,
Is there approach checks?
For the Arnav Zulu arrival runway 32 via Sierra Charlie.
Would you like the approach checks?
Yeah, we can do them now, can't we?
Altimeters.
I got 1008 passing 15,200. Sat and cross checks.
1008, 15,200. Approach checklist complete.
340 for me now, please.
Yes, take 340, Papa 1.
He sounds like he's having some difficulties with this individual. Yes, Squirtle. Yes, I do. The worst times are in the climb when the sun is rising and you're just like, oh, right, we're off the ground now. You have this like natural kind of, oh, right,
Done.
now we've done the hard work.
Charlie, contact approach on 133.2, connect.
1332, Super 47 Charlie. Thanks for your help. Port Hedland, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie, with you descending 9000 towards the Sierra Charlie, speed 260, information Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Port Hedland approach, good afternoon, information echoes, current changes, wind 310 degrees, 17 knots, runway 32, expect the Arnav Zulu.
Arnav Zulu, and we'll get echo, thank you, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 490, descend.
There was a lot of Charlies in that first transmission.
Yeah, exactly.
Port Hedland, Sierra Charlie, cleared the Arnav Zulu, runway 32.
But yeah, especially if you get an early descent going into a destination as well, and it's one of these sort of 1,000 feet per minute VS type things, it's like, oh, we're not there yet.
I mean, like what we've just done.
Yeah, well, a little bit, yeah. Fat Boy Show, does it feel real? The worst thing about being in the sim, for now, for example, is when I went out to get my pieces of toast, it's bright daylight in the sim, but it's dark outside. So it's very disorientating almost.
Approach Pierce 130, you want us to keep any speed Pierce? Okay, Speedbird
That was
490.
a synchronised introduction.
You know when people are on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
What is nicer, the first sector of the day taking off into the sunrise, or coming home after the day and making the last landing into the sunset? I think when we go east and we take off into the sun is better because the sun's rising quicker because you're going east. Whereas when you go west, you're chasing the sun. That's what like the red-eye type flights are. And it's constantly in your face.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, descend to 5,000.
5,000 feet, Pacific 47 Charlie. Checkity check. You prefer night sim flying? No, because it makes you tired as well.
Yeah.
We keep the dome lights on for the benefit of the stream, but obviously in a real aircraft, if it was night, I have as many lights off as I can. I like it to be dark because I like to star spot. You can watch out the window for the planets and stuff.
Northwest 215, descend to 1,000.
Cabin secure.
From Port Hedland, Sierra
Mr. Mistake, I'm not sure we
I
could...
don't know how to do it.
I'm not sure if these controls do the twitch, but
it's linked to this one, I think, but this obviously isn't powered. So
yeah.
right now we can't, but we will add it on the list of things to do.
Discretion, speed 160 or greater until Port Hedland, Sierra Foxtrot.
160 over until Sierra Foxtrot, 2 best line.
Out there somewhere.
Should be straight ahead of us. So this is obviously the road that goes to Port Hedland, I guess. And is that the city over there, the grey area?
Yeah, must be.
This is the interstate.
Interstate.
Airport down there, apparently. Behind us.
I just had a little micro sleep then.
Did you? It's not boding well, is it?
I'm glad you're landing. The last thing to break on the sim, and how long does it take to fit a broken part?
What was the last thing to
It's
break?
held up pretty well, actually.
Yeah, because there's all real components. They're all pretty resilient. You know, it's all pretty tough stuff. We get the odd bulbs blow, don't they? But that doesn't really cause too much of a problem.
I think I remember last year was the trim indicators went.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, nothing really. Yes, it's again. I'm probably going to jinx it, but touch wood, it's pretty reliable.
Seabird 490, 7.5.
The auto speed brake deploy doesn't work in the sim because the mechanism's not underneath. Yeah. No, it's all, yeah, like you say, it's all pretty reliable, isn't it?
Speed 160 knots or greater until Port Hedland, Sierra Foxtrot.
Alright, so 160 knots or greater until Sierra Foxtrot, Northwest 215.
Seabird 47 Charlie, speed your discretion.
Free speed, speed before 7 Charlie. No, I didn't put the lights on. Which lights is it I put on through 10,000?
The landing lights, isn't it?
Those ones, is it? That's it.
So,
All of them?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Yeah.
I'm just going to keep 260 till we hit the 25-mile mark.
Yeah, it's fine. Understood. Nusi, we're going to be live all week.
Yes.
It is a week-long event. This is Sector 3 of the week-long event of 49 sectors.
The idea is it'll be live for 7 days.
Non-stop. You heard us,
If
yep.
the Twitch computer behaves itself.
Yeah.
Stream will be uninterrupted.
Sydney to Sydney, 49 sectors, 24/7, 7 days for the week. You can subscribe, and then you'll be able to watch along all the time and get notifications when we're live for our future events, and your subscription amount will go to charity as well. It goes to the Lullaby Trust this year. And the same thing, we're nearly there, but you can still enter the draw to win the Flight Sim Guide. So if you donate £5 or more, it'll go into the urn, and you'll go into the draw. I'll put the link in here. There we go. You can clickety-clicky on there. 1,000 to go. We got given free speed, Kenos. But technically we were doing what, 259?
Well, we were given 260 instructed by ATC.
Yeah.
And we descended below 10 with that instruction, so...
Yeah.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, descend 1,800 feet from Port Hedland, Sierra Charlie, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 32.
1,800 feet cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 32, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Check.
Northwest 215, 7.5 till touchdown, you got a Speedbird 747 on a 1 mile final, contact the tower 11909,
ATC is provided by, so excuse me, it's provided by VATSIM.
Yes.
So we are connected to the VATSIM online network. There are generous people out there who are sitting in front of computers and they've got air traffic control simulators. They're pushing tin while we're flying around in this.
Flaps 1, please.
Flaps 1, sir. Looking at this, wondering why I can't see that. I'll put 10 mile ring in, that helps me. Right, wake up time.
Make up time?
Wake up time.
Oh.
Ah, morning Mungo.
Morning Mungo.
How was
saw your picture flying.
Are you enjoying your flying? And then, are you, where are you doing your training? Are you back into lockdown? Oh, 232 viewers now. Morning all.
Morning, morning.
Vodka burners preparing for the next leg. Cordeno Valley. Are you in a 2U154? That's brilliant. I'd love to fly something like that in the sim.
Flaps 5, please, mate.
Flaps 5.
Yo.
Oh, I think they said 2,000 meter. We fly within Soviet Union. There is literally nothing here, is there?
No, it's not a desert.
There's a road and a river, that's
There's a lot of the air back.
See a kangaroo. Oh, you're exempt from the... Oh, that's good. Oh, the Russian accent there. Was that when I ran the AM124 off the end of the runway? Because the rudder stopped responding. We have a technical problem with nose wheel steering. We make parking here. Jaskill, I'm going to put the link in. We have a policy for this. Sounds good.
And all stations inbound Port Hedland information, Foxtrot now current changes, winds 300 degrees, 18 knots, temperature 29, information Foxtrot.
Distance checked, flaps 10 please.
Flaps 10.
Approach Quebec 17300, flight 120.
Qantas 7300, Port Hedland approach, good afternoon, information, Foxtrot current, expect the
got the airport.
Runway 32,
are you?
descent to 5000.
Oh yeah.
Descent 5000, expect on Hedland, Qantas 7300.
Alt capture.
Checked.
Approach, good afternoon, R11 with flight
VNAV path.
130 in Sierra Charlie.
Tower 11, Port Hedland approach, good afternoon, information Foxtrot current, descend 4000 feet to the RNAV Zulu, runway 32.
Information Foxtrot and down to 4000 for RNAV Zulu 32, power 11.
Approach Hello Singapore 284, passing flight level 132, descending 9000.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, you got 7 till touchdown, contact the tower 119.90, good luck boys.
119.9, Speedbird 47 Charlie, thanks for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Point of tower, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie with you, 7.5 miles on F32.
Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Right, so we're in
thank you, Squareball.
That's done. That's done. Gear down, flaps 20, please.
Gear down, flaps 20.
Have a good day, Malaysian 123, Horgy,
Malaysian 123.
Just going to update the VREF.
Yeah. So, should start down at SF now. And then at 4 miles to touchdown, we want altitude 1360.
Flaps 30, please.
13.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Speed brake.
Down.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
30.
Cabin report.
Received.
Nokia 148, contact departures, g'day.
Over the departures. Okay,
Very good.
List is set.
3 miles, we're looking for 1014.
123, cleared for immediate takeoff. I repeat, immediate takeoff.
Oh dear.
Just wait for this takeoff, Malaysian 1.
So we go all the way down to bulk landing.
47 Charlie, expect late landing clearance, rigid minimum speed.
We're back to minimums already. Thank you, Speedbird 47 Charlie. 1,000 feet, manual landing, missed approach altitude set IF controls.
You have
That
control.
big lump of tin moving.
This is going to be interesting.
Never. Malaysian 123, report no stop.
Oh, he's rolling. Fair play to him. Right, disconnecting.
Stable.
Correct. Nicely done, air traffic.
50 above.
Midland 32, Speed 47 Charlie.
I love that when they can hear that in the background, the decide.
I tried to time it.
Yeah.
Port Hedland Tower, Singapore 555, approaching holding point Delta, ready for departure.
Great timing with the donation.
50, 30,
KL 46
20,
behind the arriving Speedbird,
10.
runway 32 line up behind.
Oh, that could have been, thank you. That could have been better.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, expedite exit.
We'll vacate right on the grass, Speed 47 Charlie.
Alright, let's bring it to a stop then. Forward idle, please. We'll just take
Water
the
brakes.
grass taxi.
60, 20 heavy, taxi, full length 32, ready.
6, 20 heavy.
Grass taxi where it is.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, contact ground 2585.
2585, Speed 47 Charlie.
KL 46, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 3.
119.9.
119.9.
I'm almost tempted to park just to the left of the Atlas.
Speed 47 Charlie's vacated on Bravo.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, welcome to Port Hedland taxi, Bravo, cross runway 18, hold short Alpha.
Bravo, cross 18, short of Alpha, Speed 47 Charlie.
Okay, we go this way then.
So it's down this taxiway and hold short of the taxiway on the other side.
Right, we're here. That could have gone a little bit better, but it's been my first landing for a while, so... so we're cleared to cross, and it's hold
Correct.
short Alpha.
First taxiway on the other side. And the donation who got in just before Sydney, thank you very much. Just wanted to wish you best of luck. We're all counting on you. Thank you, Sydney. Thanks for joining us again.
47 Charlie, continue taxi via the aprons, bay of your choice.
Onto the apron, Spirit 47 Charlie. Cheers.
Right, so let's cut in a bit here. Oh, thank you, sir.
After landing is completed.
Thank you.
Cabin crew, thank you for all your help today. Doors to manual and cross-check. Doors to manual and cross-check. Apparently got a score of 75.22 on that one.
Oh dear. Right, shall I park to the left or to the right? Where do you think Johnny would like to park? Shall I park to the right and we can watch the departures?
Yeah, why not?
You did lights off, excellent.
Lights and slides are done. Right.
Today? On the bus, please. Shutdown.
Good to go. 3, 2, 1.
Right. FedEx 47 Tower 119.9, get out. Corner 7601 Tower 119.9.
Doors done.
Shutdown checks, please.
Shutdown checks. Parking brake
Is set.
Hydraulic demand pumps.
Off and
Waiting
off.
for the chocks.
Yeah.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Beacon.
Off.
Doors.
Off.
Fuel control switches.
Off.
Transponder.
Is 2000 and off.
And seatbelt signs.
Off.
Completed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh no, it wasn't particularly good. 514 feet per minute on the mains.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But that's not always necessarily the best.
My thing at the moment now is going to be left and right and centre and distance from touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's in the touchdown zone, that's the important thing. He's a bit firmer, then so be it. But yeah, all right, don't need that.
Right, let's do the draw.
Oh yes, we have to do the draw. 4 minutes before scheduled time. Yeah, that's worked out all right. Do tech log. Oh, oh my poor little legs! I had to put my leg up, and it doesn't quite reach.
So while Horgy's doing that, I will pick a winner for the SoFly guide for Flight Sim 2020.
If it's my friend Vanessa, just do the redraw because I don't think she'll want a guide for Flight Sim.
I bet she will.
Well, you never know.
And the winner is Kolanshaw.
Kolanshaw, there you go.
Well done.
All station, any station on the frequency, radar check.
5.
It's got,
Kolanshaw, congratulations.
Any stations at the holding point, if you're on the
We'll
frequency,
add you
contact
to
119.9.
the list of winners.
119.9 for New Zealand.
And yeah, we'll make sure you get your prize.
Waiting for your 30.
But for now, everybody, see you on the next one.
Yes, indeedy doody. Quick break, yeah, we'll go and get a cup of tea, and then I think we're due off in 40 minutes from now, so at past the hour. So stand by for more fun and games.
Toodle pip.
Toodle pip.
Could you repeat that?
Qantas 6124, Squawk Mode Charlie. Qantas 6124, thanks, start approved.
Pilot ground, hello, Tom Jet 1 Victor Bravo, requesting start and stand.
Tom Jet 1, Victor Bravo, start approved.
Start approved, 1 Victor Bravo.
Port Hedland, ground, Qantas 25, request push, request start up.
Qantas 25, start approved.
Start approved, thanks, Qantas 25.
Matthew, when would you